And welcome back to a late night edition of the world's most famous stream, where we're here to lay winners to the New York Knicks, picking up yet another victory against the Utah Jazz tonight. Should be a not so entertaining game, as the Utah Jazz aren't very good, although they have been very injured this season, and lucky for the Knicks, because everyone always somehow is prepared to play the Knicks. The Utah Jazz are getting a lot of their guys back. I believe Lauri Markkanen and Walker Kessler are both going to be available tonight for the Utah Jazz. We'll get more confirmation on that in a second as we get closer to tip-off. But welcome back, everybody. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm still experiencing some small technical difficulties here and there. Again, I'd like to apologize for what happened last stream. Probably won't happen again, although it very well could. Definitely not going to happen tonight. I made sure everything was nice and charged and ready to go. But things bugged out on the computer a little bit, like certain settings that I had reset. So I'm going to have to sort of go through it all over again and sort of readjust a lot of the settings I had on the computer. But it's fine for tonight. We'll manage. We'll get through it. And it is a late night edition. Game starting at 9 o'clock, which means we'll probably be here till 11:30 at the very earliest. So I'm happy you guys can come through and stick it out with me. We're probably not going to have as many people in the stream, mostly because a lot of us are on the East Coast. A lot of us are East Coast viewers. And I fully understand that people got work in the morning, people got school in the morning, people have things to do where they got to get up early. I'm also one of those people. However, I did make sure I took a nice long nap before the game started today. But I'm ready to go. I hope you guys are ready to go. We're going to pick up a nice, hopefully start off this West Coast road trip with a nice, easy win today in Utah. Utah is not a very good team, although they are getting a lot of their guys back. Again, we'll get full confirmation as to who's playing. I believe Manuel Quickly is going to be playing today for the Knicks. So, Carl, Karen, what's up, everybody? Carl, what's up? Karen said, evening all, will only be able to be here until the half. Had a busy day yesterday, and today my mom came up to see me. Haven't seen her since my dad's funeral in July. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Karen. But make sure you go hang out with your family, do what you got to do. You know, it's all, like I always say this, we'll be here whenever you can make it. So you don't ever have to apologize for not being able to hang around either for the entirety of the stream or not being able to be earlier in the stream or you're going to be late. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I appreciate you showing up at all. Appreciate you showing the support. So thank you for coming out, Karen. But go ahead, go deal with what you got to deal with in your own personal life with your family. Family's very important. So go do what you got to do. Wishing you and your family the best. Today was an emotionally draining day. We'll go, relax. Hopefully we can help you relax for as long as you can stay. And the Knicks can put you at ease a little bit. It would be a very entertaining game, at least for the first half. I'm hoping that it is a somewhat of a blowout, and the Knicks can get a nice, easy victory tonight. Lord knows that they need it. They definitely need it. Let's see. Did you guys hear the Draymond Green news? Did you guys hear the Draymond Green news? Draymond Green is suspended indefinitely. He's got some criteria that he has to pass by league standards. Like he's got to go like anger management therapy or something like that. And he's got to pass like certain criteria in order for the league to reinstate him back onto the team, which is insane. It's probably only going to be like a 5 to 10 game suspension, but all right, so here we go. The Knicks with the same starting five, Jericho Sims in the starting lineup. The Utah Jazz are going with Keontae George, who's been a very good rookie, Colin Sexton, Kelly Olynyk, Simone Fontecchio, and Lauri Markkanen is in. So no Walker Kessler in the starting lineup, which means I don't think he's playing at all tonight. If he were playing, I would expect him to start. So that's somewhat good news. They're missing their starting center. We're missing our starting center. Iron Bear Grizz, Crime's dad. What's up, everybody? 360 punches not allowed. Yeah, they got him out of there. They got him out of there. Let's get a win today. Let's get a win today. The Knicks, a very deep team. The Utah Jazz, not so much. So the game, they're gonna battle it out. It's gonna be fairly even to start. Hopefully, the Knicks' depth overall will slow them down as the game goes along, and the Knicks will slowly but surely pull away as the game goes on. That's sort of how I expect this to go. Lauri Markkanen is the kind of player that could get hot and kind of beat you on his own. Keontae George is a very explosive player, but as a rookie, I don't expect him to sort of kill the Knicks tonight. The Knicks are a good enough team that they can survive a rookie going off. And we're off. Here we go. So the Knicks just need to make sure that they lock down and not allow the Utah Jazz to go off on three, which is something that they've struggled with, especially the last couple of games starting in Milwaukee. Brunson going down, gets stripped by Fontecchio, and he's able to save it. Utah Jazz already forcing a turnover on Brunson. Brunson, last game, 7 turnovers. Not something you typically see from Brunson. He's got to clean that up. Markkanen has it, kicks it up top to Olynyk. Gets it over to Markkanen, coming to his right. They leave him, mid-range pull-up jumper, knocks it down. I don't know what the communication there was between RJ and Jericho Sims, but they left Lauri Markkanen, sharpshooter, wide open end of the mid-range. I think RJ was expecting a switch. I think Jericho Sims was a bit late, but Utah starts out with a 2-0 lead. RJ has it up top, coming to his right, leaves it off for Randall. Pass fake, driving it down on George. The Utah Jazz also, by the way, came out in a zone. Randall gets into the paint, knocks down a lefty push shot. Randall has been fantastic getting into the paint and making teams pay for not double teaming him. Gets off to a very good start tonight, knocking down his first shot. Fontecchio has it up top. RJ guarding him. They get it over to George. He's been running off a ton of screens. They feed over to Kelly Olynyk. Brunson tips it, but it goes off of Olynyk, so it's going back to the Knicks. Just under 11 minutes to go, 10:40 about. Randall has it on the left wing. And Utah Jazz still in that zone. Randall picks his dribble up. No look pass. Opposite corner. RJ wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Sims fighting for the rebound. Olynyk has it. Tims tips it away, but Lauri Markkanen picks up the loose ball. He's pushing it now in transition. He's got numbers. Getting into the paint. Kicks it in the corner to Sexton, who swings it over to Keontae George. Left wing. High arcing 3. Can't get it to go. Long rebound goes out to Fontecchio. Hands it off to Sexton. Mid-range bank shot. Knocks it down over RJ. We got to be a lot more active, Knicks. And the rebounding already rearing its ugly head the way it did in Toronto. We got to clean that up. Susan, what's up, Susan? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Brunson has it up top. Sexton guarding him. Coming to his right, off a sim screen. Brunson spins in the paint, gets fouled by Colin Sexton, so he's going to the line for 2. All right. I started without Susan. Well, the Knicks started without Susan. Happy you can make it, Susan. Happy you can make it. Hope everything is well. Brunson's at the line for 2. About 9:50 to go here in the first quarter. 4-2, 4-3 now. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. They panned to Jordan Clarkson on the bench, who is in street clothes. He is not playing tonight for the Utah Jazz. He's their second best player. John Collins also not playing. So the Utah Jazz, again, like we said at the top, dealing with a bunch of injuries. Brunson misses the second free throw. Brunson been missing a lot of free throws lately, JB. You're too good to be missing free throws like that. Olynyk has it on the left wing, and Brunson runs right through Olynyk as Keontae George ran behind them. So it's a foul on Brunson. He looks a bit shaken up. Not good. Not good at all. Colin Sexton has it up top. DiVincenzo guarding him. Over to George. Brunson's chasing George. Don't love that matchup. I'd rather have Brunson on Sexton. Keontae George has it. Drives along the baseline. Gets caught in the air. Knocked away by Brunson. Randall picks it up. He's bringing it down. Left wing. Walks up into a pull-up 3. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Fontecchio chases Jericho Sims to the ball. Hit ahead past the Markkanen, right corner three. Can't get it to go in transition. And DiVincenzo fights for the rebound, able to corral it. And Randall bringing it down the other way. He's got Keontae George on him in transition. Feeds inside to Jericho Sims. He throws it down. Beautiful pass. No look pass to from Julius Randle to Jericho Sims. In the dunker spot on the opposite block, Colin Sexton getting downhill, puts up the jumper over Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims may have gotten fingertips on it as it was an air ball. Brunson bringing it down the other way. Right wing, pull up three in transition. Way off. So the Knicks 0 for 3 from 3 so far to start. Keontae George bringing it down. Over to Larry Markkanen, back to George, who's driving it all the way down, kicks it in the corner to Colin Sexton, puts up the three, comes up short, DiVincenzo with the rebound. Oh, when he escapes the double team, hit ahead pass to Brunson, the Knicks got a 3-on-1, they throw the lob to Randall, can't handle, bad pass, RJ diving on the floor, saves it, inside pass to Randall, he's gonna play it up and in, beautiful, hustle play, and good job by RJ to keep his head up, know exactly where Julius Randle was. I love seeing RJ dive on the floor like that. Knicks hustling so far early is always a good sign. Of course, they always play hard and whatnot, but when they're getting to those loose 50-50 balls like that, it's always nice to see as Fontecchio comes down, knocks down a three on a go screen. Not what you want to see. Keontae George fouls intentionally. He's shaking up. He's jogging off the court. He's going right back to the locker room. Could be an ankle. He's very upset. He's very upset. Moisley Towlett, what's up, big dog? Welcome back. Welcome back. Taylor Horn Tucker's checking in. Brunson has it up top over to Randall. Inside to Sims. Feeds it out to RJ. RJ left wing, one dribble pull up three off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Olynyk with the rebound, hit ahead pass. Brunson chases, knocks it away, but it ends back into the hands of Sexton, who's able to spin and lay it up and in. Loose ball ends up into the hands of Colin Sexton. Brunson pushing it the other way. He's got it on the right wing. He's going to slow it down as Utah got back on defense. They swing it over to DiVincenzo. Back over to Brunson. They leave him up. Pump fakes. Doesn't take the shot. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo wide open. Left wing three. Rims in and out, can't get it to go. Long rebound out to Brunson. They kick it to RJ in the corner. He puts up the three. He can't get it to go. The Knicks can't knock down a perimeter shot. Colin Sexton pushing the other way. And Walker Kessler is coming off the bench, actually. He just checked into the game, and he runs right into Brunson in transition for an illegal moving screen. Didn't really try to set the screen, just kind of ran into Brunson. About 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. RJ has it on the right wing, coming to his right. Now back to his left around the sim screen, gets into the paint, throws it up at the basket. And Julius Randle right there for the offensive rebound tip to put it right in. Tied at 9. Taylor Horn Tucker bringing it down. Over to Fontecchio, coming to his right. Gets caught in the air, tried to get it to Olynyk. Dante DiVincenzo, great defense, saves it. Randall pushing, kicks it to Brunson in the corner, sets his feet, fires from three. He can't get it to go. Nobody on the Knicks can knock down a perimeter shot so far tonight. It's tied at 9, 6:40 to go here in the first quarter. Taylor Horn Tucker has it on the right wing. RJ guarding him, driving it to his left, gets caught in the air, kicks it in the corner to Sexton, who pump fakes. Back up top to Taylor Horn Tucker, who settles for a deep right wing three, can't get it to go. Long rebound, Brunson chases it down, throw a head pass to DiVincenzo, leaves it off of Randall. Randall, nice and easy, finger roll layup. And the Utah Jazz are going to have to call a timeout because the Knicks are getting out and running right now. They're securing a lot of these long rebounds. DiVincenzo's doing a great job of chasing down these long rebounds. It's getting the Knicks out in transition as the Utah Jazz are trying to attack the offensive glass. Either that or they're just a really bad team because they are not getting back on defense right now. Will Hardy calls a timeout for the Utah Jazz, trying to talk it over with them. Because that is not good, the way they're playing. All right, what's up, everybody? Where are we? Where are we? Crime said, if I can't see the Utah score, does that mean that they can't see the Utah score? Okay. It's too dark. What if I did this? Hold on, watch this. For tonight, instead of doing that, I will change this. And then we can do this. We can do this. Do this. Yeah. Just for tonight, we'll have the Utah Jazz score be white so we can see instead of me kind of messing with all of that. But it's 11-9. I actually hate the way that looks, but I'm going to leave it for now. Like I said, I was having technical issues all day today. I was trying to fix them on the computer when I got home. But again, because of the late game, I had to take like a really long nap so I could have the energy, the requisite amount of energy for you guys so I can do the stream tonight and still be able to wake up and go to work early in the morning. Moistly, what are you talking about? I'm not going there. Iron Bear said, I'm the only person in the world who has a Sims jersey. A Jericho Sims jersey? You have a Jericho Sims jersey? That's commitment. That's commitment, Iron Bear. That's commitment. Because I don't know how long Jericho Sims is going to be on this team. By the way, did we even mention Taj Gibson re-signing with the Knicks? How do we feel about that? I love it. I think Taj Gibson should be the Udonis Haslem of the Knicks organization. Go ahead, give him a spot on the bench, on the coaching bench, when he's ready to officially hang up the sneakers. I'd love to have Taj Gibson around the organization. He seems like a great dude. Julius Randle off to a great start. We're back into it. Julius Randle off to a great start. 4 for 5 from the floor for 8 points. Olynyk has it. Hands it off to Sexton. Coming to his right off the screen. Randle switches onto him. He's going to pull it back out. Over to Olynyk. Coming to his left around the Fontecchio screen. Back to Sexton, who's going one-on-one against Randle. Crossing over to his left. Gets caught. Good defense from Randle. Gets it out to Fontecchio. Leans in, launching a three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Randle chases down the long rebound. He's pushing in transition again. Sidestep, gets caught in the air. Kicks it out to RJ. Wide open from three again. Can they get one? Still can't get one to go. Out to Randle. Throws it over to Barrett. Opposite corner. Drives it in. Gets caught in the air. Blocked by Walker Kessler. RJ, rough start. Knicks, overall, rough start offensively, aside from getting out in transition and getting easy shots at the basket. Olynyk knocked the rebound out of Randle's hand, but it's staying with the Knicks. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left off of Jericho Sims screen. Gets right into the paint, puts up the floater. Hits off the front of the rim, but it bounces in. There we go. Horton Tucker bringing it down for the Jazz. Over to Olynyk up top with Randle guarding him. Randle tips the ball away, but Olynyk able to hold on to it. RJ grabs Olynyk's arm trying to get to the ball. It's fouling RJ. RJ's going to check out here. Josh Hart going to check in. The Knicks, absolutely horrid shooting from the perimeter tonight. The Utah Jazz are not much better, although their shots look better. The Knicks' shots are just all over the place. It is 13-9. Olynyk has it on the left wing. DiVincenzo guarding him. Gets caught in the air, throws it up at the basket. No foul call. Looking for a foul call on DiVincenzo. Jericho Sims cleans it up with the rebound, and Randle's going to bring it down. Has it up top. Looking to hand it off to somebody. Can't. Sexton almost tips it away. Randle able to corral the ball back. Step back, fade away, mid-range jumper over Olynyk. Bounces on the rim a couple of times. DiVincenzo tries to tip it up and in. Should have just grabbed that one. Doesn't go in. Utah bringing it down the other way. Horton Tucker has on the left wing. He's going to put Josh Hart in the post. Coming to his right around the Kessler screen. Puts up a foul line floater. Ball bouncing around. Ends up into the hands of Fontecchio, who gets fouled. So that's 2 fouls on Brunson now. I think Emmanuel Quickley is playing tonight, so maybe we get yep, Emmanuel Quickley's off the bench. He's getting ready to check in, just as we mention it. Carl, what's up, dog? Saying gently stroke the like button. Now I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment, but not the combination of words I would personally use. But go ahead, hit the like button if you guys are in the stream and you haven't yet. It's a free way to help support the stream. It's that thumbs up button right below the video. I'd really appreciate it. Hartenstein and Quickley both check in. Along with Quentin Grimes, I believe, who also just checked in for DiVincenzo. And I let my timer go down a little too long. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. Brunson has it. Pushing the pace. Crosses over to his left. He's got 2 fouls, but he stays in. So Quickley checked in for DiVincenzo. Grimes has it on the left wing, crosses over to his left hand, going along the baseline, kicks it in the corner to Quickly, wide open, 4-3, and he finally knocks one down. Thank you, Quickly. Thank you. Taylor Horn-Tucker bringing it down the other way. Brunson's on him. Coming to his right, Josh Hart switches onto him. Over to Fontecchio. They swing it over to Abaji. Gets it over to Sexton on the left wing. Quickly guarding him. Crosses over to his right. Getting downhill. Gets into the paint. Lays it up and in nice and easy. Where's the help defense, everybody? Quickly's got to do a better job staying in front of him, but where was the help defense? It's 16-13. I keep forgetting to update the score. Quickly, bullet pass into Harnstein. Couldn't control it at first, but then gets a hand onto it. Brunson throws it up at the basket, gets pushed from behind, gets fouled, so he's going to the line for two. So Brunson going back to the free throw line for two. Taj Gibson is 57. Taj Gibson is old. I don't believe they signed him to trade him. They do, I think, have him as insurance in case a Harnstein or Jericho Sims sort of unfortunate thing happens. So Brunson knocks down the first free throw. JB, just handle your business at the line, please. Susan said, I know that the Knicks keep up with the challenge, Chef, because every time we talk about a player needing to step up their game, they step up to the plate. Go Ragu, I'm just saying. Yeah, they might have somebody on the bench over there letting them know what's going on in here. Fontecchio gets the pass from Taylor Horn-Tucker, puts up the three, splashes it. Fontecchio's got a quick release. Playing very well. I'm actually very impressed so far early with Fontecchio. He's a very good player. I knew he was good, but they swing it over to Quickly, driving it to his left. The Jazz are still into that zone. Quickly picks his dribble up, tries to get it over to Brunson. Come on, Quick. We can't be picking our dribble up out there. Bad pass to Brunson. It's a turnover. Hit-ahead pass to Abaji out of the corner. Pump fakes. It's caught in the air. Throws it opposite corner to, is that Chris Dunn? That is Chris Dunn, I believe. Throws it out to Taylor Horn-Tucker up top. Crosses over, steps back, puts up the straightaway three over Randall. Fading away. Can't get it to go. Harnstein, good rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson throws it ahead to Randall. Randall caught under the basket, lays it up and in. Good, strong finish from Julius Randall there under the basket over Taylor Horn-Tucker and a recovering Utah Jazz defense. It is now 20-16. Taylor Horn-Tucker has it. Over to Fontecchio. Straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. They can't get the tip in. Harnstein tips it over to Quickly. Hit ahead pass to Josh Hart. Over to Randall. Randall tried to throw a bullet pass to Brunson. He's just going to bring it out and slow it down a little bit. Good decision. I like that decision. Randall has it up top. Coming to his right off a Harnstein screen. Kessler switches onto him. Randall going one-on-one against him. He's going to pull it out. Crosses over. Going along. Goes right into Kessler's chest. Pump fake. Step through. Lays it up and in. Nice and easy with the left hand. Beautiful move from Julius Randall. Gorgeous move from Julius Randall. He's fantastic. He has been fantastic. I love when he goes bully ball mode like that. Taylor Horn-Tucker has it up top. Over to Kessler. Back to Taylor Horn-Tucker. Josh Hart laying off of him, daring him to shoot. Driving it to his left. Almost loses it. He's got it in the paint now. On the block. Pump fake. Spins the other way. Wild up and under. Flip shot at the basket. Doesn't go. It's an air ball. The Knicks with the rebound. They're coming down the other way. Brunson drives it in. They swing it around. Over to Randall. Straight away. Pretty deep. Don't love that shot. But he was open. Can't get it to go. Harnstein offensive rebound. Brunson driving towards the baseline. High floater, can't get it to go. Ball falls right into the hand of Julius Randle, who lays it up and in. Julius Randle's been fantastic to start. Yet again, Julius Randle dominating the paint. 7 for 10 from the field. 14 points in the first quarter here for Randle. The Jazz, Taylor Horn-Tucker has it up top. Over to Abaji coming off the screen. Gets it over to Kessler, who hands it back off to Abaji. Puts up the three, can't get it to go. Randle skying for a rebound. Quick head-to-head pass to Brunson, who's bringing it down, going one-on-one. Euro steps in the paint, draws a foul, lays it up and then in with the right hand. And the Knicks pulling away here. They're suddenly up 10 points now with Jalen Brunson with the chance to go to the line for one more point. Adding on to it. Big Task. What's up, Big Task? Welcome. Love to see you. Love to see all you guys showing up. I was fully expecting a lot of you guys to not be able to make it to such a late night game. Now, we're really going to test that when the games on Friday start at 10:30. Yeah, it's an insane start time. Those are always an insane start time here on the West Coast. But But I love it. I appreciate you guys coming through on a night like tonight where we're on a West Coast road trip and the game starts late. How's everybody doing? MFN, what's up, MFN? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Spicy? What's spicy? Why are we all putting hot peppers in the chat? What's going on? What's spicy? What is going on? What is going on? Why are we stroking the like button, people? Can we just hit the like button? What are we doing? I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. What is going on? Big Taz, hope all is well. All is well. Got some technical difficulties I gotta clean up in the next couple of days on the computer and on the ones and twos, but you know, we're still gonna be here ready to go. Johnny Davis, what's up, Johnny Davis? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your NBA career is not going how I thought it would, big dog. I thought Johnny Davis was gonna be a lot better than what he's shown so far in the Wizards. I thought he was gonna be a lot closer to what Jalen Suggs is. I thought he was going to be a very good defender, and then the offense would slowly start to come around. But he has just struggled at all levels so far. Not like the Wizards are known for their development either, though. So kind of a rough spot for Davis to be in. Soon said Randall's playing like he's supposed to. Aggressive. He is being very aggressive. This is the Randall that I've always loved. If you guys didn't know, before Julius Randle became a Knick, when he was a Laker and then a Pelican, and then eventually came over to the Knicks, I was really high on Randle. I was like, man, he's starting to be like a respectable shooter from three, but the bully ball down in the paint is just like amazing, ridiculous. And when he came to the Knicks, he wasn't really that. The spacing didn't allow him to really be a bully in the paint because teams were just sort of loading up on him. But this season, I don't know what's gone into him. I don't know what's changed so much. Maybe it is the spacing. Maybe it's Brunson stretching deeper from the perimeter. Maybe it's the addition of DiVincenzo and RJ being a better three-point shooter this year, although he's dipped very much since the beginning of the season. But he's just dominating down in the paint this season. Brunson taking his free throw. Misses the free throw. JB, come on, JB. He's 1 for 3 from the line to start. Talen Horton-Tucker bringing it down. Josh Hart guarding him. Coming to his right. Leaves it off to Markkanen. Wide open on the go screen. Splashes a three from straight away. Coming out of the timeout with a great play. Get a wide open shot for their best player. Quickly bringing the ball down. Over to Randle on the left wing. The Jazz are still in that zone. Leans in, kicks it out to Quickly, right wing. Driving it down, gets to the mid-range, step back, mid-range jumper, knocks it down. Good shot from Quickly. Love to see it. Quickly off to a pretty good start. Knocked down his first 2 shots. First to 3, now the mid-range jumper. Talen Horton-Tucker bringing it down. Has it up top, gets it over to Markkanen on the right wing. Jab step, driving it down. He's got Josh Hart in the post. They bring a soft double team. They swing it around. In the corner, Chris Dunn lines up the 3 from the corner, knocks it down. Pretty good contest from Quickly, dude. Chris Dunn, you know, at one point we thought he was going to be out of the league. Nice resurgence here in Utah, trying to find another role for him here in the NBA, trying to stick around. Brunson has it up top. He's going to wind the shot clock down all the way. Should be the last shot of the quarter. Has it up top. Over to Quickly, right wing. Puts up the 3. Knocks it down. There we go, quick. Quickly starts the game 3 for 3, including 2 3-pointers. 31-22. Talen Horton-Tucker pushing it. Gets all the way down. Draws the foul. Gets blocked by Harnstein. But Talen Horton-Tucker going to the line for 2. Josh Hart commit the blocking foul there. Oh, man. Horton-Tucker misses the free throw. You love to see the opponents missing free throws. Yes, sir. Quinn Grimes and RJ Barrett check back in so they can start the second quarter. Brunson checks out. I believe Randall's also checking out. The Jazz missed. Taylor Horton-Tucker missed the second free throw. They got a couple opportunities with a couple more tips there. Couldn't get it to go, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. 31-22. The Knicks, the defense kind of holding up in this game. Now the Utah Jazz, not a very good team this year at all. Last year they were a feisty team. They were hovering around 500 for majority of the season. Last year they were very feisty. This year they dealt with injuries. They traded a ton of their rotation that actually helped win them games last year, so that they can be a worse team this year. They weren't a very good team in the second half of last year. But the Knicks, who have struggled defensively the last 3 games, Milwaukee, Boston, and then Toronto wasn't a very good defensive showing. They allowed a ton of points against Toronto. Having a very good defensive game today. Not very good, but again, a good defensive showing against a bad offensive team in Utah. Actually, I don't know how bad they are offensively. I think they're pretty bad. I don't know much about Utah this year because they haven't been very good. But only allowing 22 points in the first quarter is really solid. I do like that. I do like that. I don't know how this spicy thing caught on. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know how it caught on. But go ahead, do your thing. Have fun. Just do me a favor. If you're in the stream and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead, hit that like button. It's a free way to support the stream. Doesn't do anything to you. It literally changes nothing on your end. All it does is tell YouTube, hey, there's a solid piece of content. Let's send it out to more people so more people can see what this is all about. So I'd appreciate that. Also, if you're in here and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button. Little minor announcement. We hit 500 subscribers, people. 500 subscribers. That's a little bit of a milestone. I did get an email from YouTube saying like, hey, send in an application. We can turn AdSense on now. So I send in the application. All it's going to do is just unlock a couple more features for the stream. But when that application goes through and those features are unlocked, I'll make a formal announcement. I'll put up a community post, and then we'll talk about it on stream about what may come to the channel in terms of like the super chat stuff and memberships and whatnot. I will say this right now, but I will hammer this home later when that stuff fully sort of comes to fruition on the channel. But you guys don't owe me anything. You owe me 0 things. The only thing I will ever ask of you is to like the stream and to subscribe. And that's it. And Markkanen comes down to start the quarter with a nice, easy laying down the basket and throws it down. Josh Hart gets blown right past. All right, we got to pick it up here. Hartenstein over to Josh Hart up top, hands it off to RJ. The Utah Jazz still in that zone. Hartenstein has it, feeds quickly. Quickly's going to dribble it out. Coming to his left, Chris Dunn hounding him over to Grimes. They swing it in the corner to RJ. RJ's got to put the shot up, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein can't throw it. Hartenstein throws the shot up, it goes in, but it's past the shot clock violation. Quickly's got to make a better decision there. He caught the ball under the basket and slowly dribbled it out. Quickly, we need more urgency there, or you got to be way more aggressive. Chris Dunn bringing it down. Coming to his right. Off another ghost screen from Markkanen, who comes wide open for 3. Can't get it to go at the top of the key. Loose ball. RJ able to pick it up after Hartenstein battled for it. Hit a head pass to Josh Hart. No one picks him up. Just driving it down. Kicks it out to RJ. Straight away 3 for RJ. Knock one down. Still can't get one to go. Come on, Knicks. Chris Dunn bringing it down. Has it on the right wing. Puts the dribble moves on Quinn Grimes. Driving it down. Gets caught in the air. RJ tips the ball away, but he was out of bounds when he corralled it. Great defensive play from RJ, but he was out of bounds. So the ball is going to stay with the Jazz here. Chris Dunn gets it over to Abaji, who looks like Monk. Yurtseven gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Abaji. They swing it over to Markkanen, swings it over to Dunn. Inside pass to Taylor Hendricks. Gets absolutely swatted at the basket by Hartenstein. Oh, he was not ready for Hartenstein to come through with it like that. Isaiah Hartenstein has to be in the upper echelon of guys who can block dunk attempts. He is phenomenal at that. Lowry Markkanen deep straightaway three knocks it down. Markkanen starting to heat up a little bit. It's down to a 4-point game, 31-27. Josh Hart has it. Over to RJ up top. They swing it over to Quickly out of the corner, takes some contact, throws up a floater, bounces on the rim, and it balls down quickly. 4 for 4 for Quick. Maybe that taking that one game off with the knee inflammation is doing them very well. They get it over to Markkanen and catch and shoot over Josh Hart, swishes yet another one. Not looking great against Markkanen. They get it over to Grimes, back to Quickly. Quickly, over to Grimes, back to Quickly. Movement staying too far up. Josh Hart, nice bounce pass to Quickly, who cut down, knocks down a floater. Quickly's 5 for 5, so Quickly's trying to answer Markkanen, but the difference is that Markkanen is knocking down threes and the Knicks are getting twos. Dunn has it up top, over to Yurt7. Back to Dunn, coming to his right off of Yurt7 screen, gets in the paint, leaves it off of Yurt7, throws up the righty hook, can't get it to go. Tip, can't get the tip to go. RJ with the rebound, he's bringing it down over to Josh Hart, he's driving it down, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes brings it up top, back to Quickly. Inside pass to Hartenstein, throws it up with the right hand. Nice passing from the Knicks, nice cutting, and nice finishing too. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? Dunn has it up top, coming to his left, on Quickly, in the paint, tries to feed somebody. Quickly comes up with the steal. Quickly has been very impactful to start the game here. Has yet to miss a shot. Also playing very good team defense, as always. Quickly gets it over to RJ. Back to Hartenstein. Leaves it off for RJ, coming to his left, getting downhill, drives it right in, stops, spins, in the paint, push shot, can't get it to go. RJ not having a very good game tonight. Abaji bringing it down, right side of the court, coming to his left, over to Dunn. They swing it in the corner to Hendricks, who pump fakes. RJ flies by, and Hendricks gets into the paint and throws it down. I like Hendricks. I really, really like Hendricks. He was the player in the draft that I liked the most, I think. I thought maybe he was the kind of player that the Knicks could trade up for in the draft. You know, went lower in the draft, around 11, I believe. But hasn't had the most impressive rookie campaign here, but has shown a ton of promise. Scoring on the Knicks there. Hartenstein is definitely holding it down for Mitchell Robinson. Hartenstein, I mean, we knew he was going to hold it down. Hartenstein did this last season, right? Mitchell Robinson missed like 20 games last season or something like that at various points with a couple of minor injuries. This is a fairly major injury with ankle surgery, so he's going to be out a very long, extended period of time. But every time Hartenstein had to step in to cover for Mitchell Robinson last season, he was absolutely fantastic. I expect nothing less from Hartenstein. He has been a model consistently since the second half of last year and all the way up to now. He's played his role as well as you could ask him to. He's been fantastic. Peter, what's up, Peter? Don't worry, I'm watching you on TV. Appreciate it, big dog. Appreciate it. The thing I worried about most with Mitchell Robinson going down is Jericho Sims sort of stepping into the rotation when he hasn't played all season. But he's, for the most part, been ready. Some not so great moments from Jericho Sims. But again, doesn't get to play a lot, not in rhythm. First real minutes of the season, so he's got to warm into things. I'm not going to judge him too harshly, but it is something that does concern me a bit. And when you're going to play as little as Jericho Sims is, Hartenstein's going to get the bulk of the minutes. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Chris, I know it's caliente. I spelled that wrong. I don't fully understand what you guys are doing with all this spicy in the chat, but whenever I get popped by you shaking, I always get spicy. Okay. I do too. I do. Actually, I get half and half. Get half and half. I get some spicy, some regular. I don't understand it, but okay. You guys are making it a thing. I guess it's gonna be a thing. I got no water either. Got no water. All right, we're getting back in. Knicks coming out with the same lineup, the bench lineup of Quickly, Grimes, RJ, Hart, and Hartenstein. The Utah Jazz have Keontae George, Fontecchio, Olynyk, Sexton, and Hendricks. Quickly almost loses the ball. He gets it back. Coming to his left off a Hartenstein screen. Step back three for Quickly. First miss of the game. Colin Sexton gets a running start on the long rebound. Knicks do a good job getting back. Hart switches onto him. Up top to Olynyk. They swing it around. And Quickly jumps the passing lane. As the Utah Jazz were swinging it around, tips the pass out of bounds. Saves the Knicks from extra rotations there. So the ball's going to stay with the Jazz. You need water because this chat is spicy. You guys are ridiculous. Olynyk pump fakes, gets in the paint, looks around, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, loose ball, is going to stay with the Jazz. Knicks still struggling on the defensive boards. Another aspect of Mitchell Robinson's game that goes unnoticed, how good he is at boxing people out and clearing out space in the paint. Sexton gets it into Abaji. They swing it around. Fontecchio attacking to his right, gets in the middle of the lane, in the paint. Good hands from Sims. They get it out to Olynyk. Pump fakes. Jericho Sims doesn't go for it. Great defense from Sims. Hendricks coming to his right around the screen. Sims challenging him at the basket. Josh Hart saves it from going out of bounds. Over to RJ. RJ's pushing in transition. Over to Quickly on the right wing. Quickly coming to his left. It's going to pull it out. Jazz do a good job getting back on defense. RJ has it on the left wing. Finds Sims in the paint, who had the mismatch on Sexton. And it's a foul on Jericho Sims, who is fighting for positioning there. So the ball is going to go back to the Utah Jazz. They're going to bring it down. Sexton has it on the left wing, coming to his right off the Olynyk screen. In and out dribble, quickly comes from behind and tips it away. Quinn Grimes picks it up, over to RJ. RJ driving it down, tried to throw it down on Hendricks, who blocks him at the basket. RJ, throw it allowed to Josh Hart, my guy. Fontecchio transition left wing three off the back rim, can't get it to go. Hendricks with the rebound. And the Utah Jazz going to slow it down as Olynyk has it up top, gets into the hands of Sexton. Sexton, straight away three over Quickly, knocks it down. And it's a 2-point game, 37-35. The Knicks are going to call a timeout. About 6:40 to go. RJ Barrett off to a terrible start in this game. Terrible start in this game offensively. Has he made a shot? He is not. He is 0 for 9, 0 for 5 from 3. RJ. RJ, my guy. My guy. You all know RJ's my guy. This is not a good RJ game at all. There's no redeeming qualities to how RJ's playing right now. Usually I would try to find the silver lining in the performance. There's nothing going on with RJ, right? He's 0 for 9 from the floor. I mean, the defense has been fine, I guess. It's not like it's super impactful. Started off on Markkanen. But, I mean... 0 for 9 is 0 for 9. You can't be 0 for 9, RJ. You can't. RJ wanted to get his first basket of the game so badly, he went up at the basket. He went down in transition and was like, if the ball ends up in my hands, I'm throwing it down. And the ball ended up in his hands. He went up to throw it down. The Utah Jazz were ready for him. He tried the rookie, and the rookie said, all right, try me. And he met him at the rim, and the rookie went out. Got the block on the RJ dunk. And it led to the Utah Jazz coming down and knocking down a 3 in transition. It's making it a 2-point game, so it's a lot closer than it should be. But if RJ is going to be this bad, we're going to need to not have not have as many RJ minutes tonight. If RJ is going to be this bad, he's going to play 25 minutes tonight. Right? We're going to go mostly Quentin Grimes, mostly DiVincenzo, mostly Josh Hart. But that's the luxury of being a deep team. That's the luxury of being a deep team. I would not mind RJ. Go take a seat, big dog. It's not tonight. He's had wide open looks from three. And he is 0 for 5 on wide open looks. So, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. It's just not his night. And he's forcing it. Time for the RJ Barrett conversation. I'm just saying. I'm trying to have it. I know where you're coming from. I got nothing for you tonight. He's 0 for 9. I got nothing for you. But this is why you have depth. Right? Previous night, RJ 27 points, pretty efficient. Had good fourth quarter. Not a good night tonight for RJ. Has 2 rebounds, 2 assists, but at the same time, 0 for 9 is 0 for 9. You know what the Knicks do? Fourth quarter, third quarter rising, fourth quarter shine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about getting the win tonight. At least not yet. I think the way Randall has played, they're going to be fine. Just like that, Brunson and Randall check back in. They swing it around. Randall pump fakes from the left wing. Taking the contact, kicks it over to Josh Hart. They try to swing it over to Brunson, but the Jazz tip it out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Knicks, but 3.4 to go in the shot clock. Got to make a quick move here on the inbounds. Josh Hart trying to find somebody, gets it in the Sims, hands it off to Josh Hart. Baseline, fade away, out of bounds, can't get it to go. Sexton with the rebound. Pushing the pace. Hits Abaji in the corner. Jericho Sims does a good job getting out to him. Up top to Olynyk, over to Sexton, coming to his left. Quinn Grimes guarding him, off an Olynyk screen. Back to Olynyk. Quinn Grimes switches onto him. Backdoor pass to Hendricks in the paint. Gets stripped, but it's off a couple of Knicks. It's going out of bounds. So it's staying with the Jazz. 7 seconds to go in the shot clock. So now the Jazz are going to be rushed here to find a shot. How's Brunson doing? Brunson, up and down. For the most part, pretty solid. Colin Sexton, catch and shoot over Quentin Grimes. Another straightaway 3 for Colin Sexton. Maybe they should close out a little bit harder on him. That's his second straight 3. And that's their first lead. Not their first lead of the game. Their first lead in a while. First lead in the second quarter here. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. Wide open on the right wing. He can't knock it down. Olynyk with the rebound. Hit-ahead pass to Abaji. Driving it down. Randall strips him. Going to the basket. Good hustle from Julius Randle. Not something you could often say. Love to see Randall getting back in transition like that. And Randall immediately grabbed the ball and was calling for the refs to review that as it was off Abaji. And the replay does show that it was off Abaji. So the Jazz get the ball back. Olynyk has it. Trying to find somebody. Get it out to Abaji straight away. The Knicks lose him. He can't knock it down. Randall with the rebound. Outlet to Brunson, who's coming down, crosses over to his right, gets in the paint. He's going to pull it back out. He's got Sexton in the post, backing him down. Stops, turns, fades, jump shot, mid-range, can't get it to go. Sexton with the rebound and a running start. He's bringing it down. Stops at the three-point line, gets it out to Olynyk. Left wing transition 3, swishes it. Whew. 37-41. 5 minutes to go. Brunson has it up on the right wing, gets it over to Randall up top. Randall coming down to his right, gets in the paint, pump fakes, leans in, puts it up at the glass, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, and Sims runs right through Hendricks. Mark Angelo, welcome. The three-point shooting for the Knicks has been horrendous. The only 2 they've made have been from quickly. They're 2 for 13, while the Utah Jazz are 9 for 21. They've hit 9. The Knicks have hit 3. There's your difference in the game right now. Olynyk has it up top. Gets it over to Hendricks. Driving it in. Kicks it out to Fontecchio. drives it in at the basket, lays it up and in around the Knicks. Harnstein a little late coming over. Randall not a rim protector. The backline defense there. Fontecchio laid it up and in. It's a 13-0 run over the last 3 minutes. 4:30 to go. Harnstein kicks it over to Randall on the left wing. Randall just got to shoot that. He ran right into Olynyk. The Knicks got the benefit of the call there because it was definitely a charge, but the ref calls a blocking foul. We'll take it. We'll take it. Julius Randle just got to take that three. The Knicks not able to knock down shots tonight. The only person who's hit a three has been Quickly. Brunson has it up top. Sexton guarding him, coming to his right. Off the Hartenstein screen, feeds Hartenstein in the post, kicks it out to Quentin Grimes. Gets it over to Randall. Randall's got Fontecchio on him. Shot clock winding down. He's got to put it up. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo comes flying in along the baseline for a tip-in dunk. For a putback dunk. Fontecchio gets it on the right wing, driving it down, goes along the baseline, kicks it out to Hendricks, puts up the corner three, and he rattles it in. Hendricks was the 9th overall pick, not the 11th, excuse me. Brunson bringing it down with Sexton guarding him. Sexton tips the ball away. And Brunson's bringing it down, and it's a backcourt violation. This is very, very annoying because these are very simple. Like, don't have Brunson bring it up one-on-one like that. Like, maybe come set a screen. You know. Sexton has it over to Olynyk. Coming to his right, getting downhill. Euro steps right around DiVincenzo and lays it up and in. All right, the defense is starting to crack here for the Knicks. It's starting to crack here for the Knicks. Brunson bringing it down. Coming to his left around the Hartenstein screen. Finally, Hartenstein came up and set the screen for Brunson. Randall's got it in the post. Comes in. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo straightaway three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Foul on the Jazz. Carl, can we get this game is spicy, love to see it for the damn. This game is spicy, love to see it. You guys are ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Big Rud, what's up, Big Rud? They get it in the Randall, in the paint, gets blocked at the basket by Markkanen, and goes out of bounds and staying with the Knicks. Knicks down 9. They got to get a score here. They are not ending the second quarter well. They try to inbound it. It's out of bounds again. .311 to go here. DiVincenzo gets the inbound. He drives in it to the basket. He gets fouled. Going to the line for 2 now for DiVincenzo. Maybe that can get him going. Maybe that can get him going. This game's not looking great. The defense is not looking great. DiVincenzo at the line for 2. DiVincenzo knocked down the first free throw. Thank you. He's got one more coming. It's an 8-point game. Out to 7-point game as DiVincenzo knocked down the next free throw. All right, end this half strong, and let's go into the second half ready to go. Because they've not knocked down a 3, and Utah's very comfortable here at home shooting. Sexton has it up top, crosses over to his right, getting downhill, kicks it in the corner. Fontecchio, sidestep 3, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. RJ able to corral the rebound around a couple of Utah Jazz players. Good rebound from RJ. Hit ahead pass to Brunson. Over to RJ. RJ driving it down. Gets inside. Lays it up with the left hand. Good, strong, aggressive move from RJ. And Will Hardy calls a timeout. And it's back to being a 5-point game. Here we go. Student said, we got this. Knicks game has changed since last season. Third quarter rising into the fourth quarter shine. Yeah, I mean, end this second half strong, and then I would expect them to play significantly better in the second half. I mean, they made 2 3-pointers this half. They made 2. I would expect them to play a bit better in the second half. It's hard to play any worse, especially with their shooting. And with how poorly they've shot it, it's allowed Utah to get in transition and get into a nice groove, and they've been knocking down the 3 ball. So part of the reason why the Knicks currently trailing by 5. $2:30 to go here in the second quarter, 5-point deficit. Utah coming out of their timeout now. You guys are going crazy with the emojis tonight. You guys got the emojis going crazy in the chat tonight. Utah bringing it down. Sexton has it on the left wing. DiVincenzo guarding him. Over to Markkanen, left wing, puts it right up over Randle, airballs it. RJ with the rebound, and Brunson's going to bring it down. Markkanen's got to pick him up. Brunson Euro steps, gets in the paint, goes right into a couple of defenders' draws. The foul flips out of the basket, can't get it to go. But he's going to the free throw line for 2. Susan said, thank you, RJ. Finally finished. Yeah, 1 for 10 now. RJ's a fighter. It's just not his night, and he shouldn't force it, and he should focus on other aspects of his game. That's all I'll say about RJ. And he has, I mean, he is up 4 boards now in the second half here. I mean, in the first half. RJ, 4 boards, 2 assists. That's, do more of that. Rebound. Focus on your rebounding tonight. Be a good connector. Be a good ball mover. Big Red said, remember our theme, close games, we like those. Yeah, we do like close games, Big Rud. I literally have nothing, whenever you bring that up, Big Rud, I got nothing to say to you. Because you're right, we do like close games. They're the cardiac Knicks for a reason. Olynyk has it up top. Coming to his right, Hartenstein guarding him. Pump fakes, picks his dribble up, gets caught with it. Over to Markkanen, fade away, mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo, great rebound. And terrible pass to Randle. Last touch by Olynyk, though. Terrible pass from DiVincenzo. Cross court at half court. In transition. Olynyk almost came up with the steal. Over to DiVincenzo. They swing it over to Randle. Randle has it in the corner. Olynyk guarding him. Randle tries to spin towards the baseline. They bring a double team now. Randle leans into Markkanen. And they late call the offensive foul on Randle, who leaned right into Markkanen. Olynyk. Olynyk definitely flopped. They're going to show the replay here. How much of a flop was it? Definitely flopped. Okay. It's not maybe flopped. He definitely flopped. He took a dive. Got the official with that one. Over to Fontecchio. Was wide open. Is RJ just not... Did he fall asleep there? Whose man was that? RJ tried to close out late. DiVincenzo fighting for the rebound. Able to save it. Throws it off to Abaji. Nice play from DiVincenzo. And a timeout to Utah. It looks like Utah's going to challenge. Did the official signal the challenge? Iron Bear said, think about it. We're the spicy crew and he's the chef. Perfect. Whatever you guys say, man. Whatever you guys say. Crim's dad said, be a good ball mover. Yeah, look, when it's not your night on this team, just be a good ball mover. Be a good connector. Grab some rebounds, play solid defense. This team has enough playmakers and creators that if it's not your night, you don't got to force it. Susan said, here we go. Time limit on replays. 100%. 100%. We're going to hammer it home until they finally do it. Susan said, not ready for the heart attack and gloves wearing. Knicks too early in the season. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, they've done a pretty good job of giving us some nice easy wins this season, right? I feel like they've done a pretty good job of that. There wasn't too many of those moments last year. Last year they were pretty much always in a tight, close game. I think this year, with the confidence that they have developed from the previous playoff run and the previous season, really altogether, I think they have sort of found this rhythm of playing significantly better, and they're reviewing who this ball is off of. DiVincenzo saves the rebound. He's got it in the air as he's falling out of bounds. Tried to throw it off of a Babaji. Looks like they're looking to see if DiVincenzo landed before he released the ball. But because it's NBA officials, they're going to take 10 minutes to sort of make a decision on this when it should be, a 2-minute thing. Like, go ahead, look at the replay, and then make a decision. Come on. Susan reminding people, don't forget to hit the like button, people. Yes, we have 47 people here and 19 likes. That means 28 of you have yet to hit the like button. So I'd really appreciate it if you go ahead and hit the like button. It's a free way to support the stream. It just tells more people to come view the content. Does nothing for you personally, right? Does not affect your viewing experience at all. Does not affect your YouTube recommended or anything like that. It's that nice looking thumbs up button right below the video, so I'd really appreciate the support in that way. All right, so the ball goes to Utah. Successful challenge from Will Hardy. They get it over to Markkanen as Randall got lost on a screen, kicks it upon Tecchio out of the corner, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo skies for a rebound there. Nice quick outlet to Randall, he's bringing it down. Along the left side of the court, he's got Olynyk in the post. He's backing him down, gets in the paint, pump fakes, leans in, kicks it in the corner. DiVincenzo sets his feet, fires from three, knocks it down. Finally, a Knick other than Emmanuel quickly is knocked down a perimeter shot. Colin Sexton bringing it down. Fontecchio has it. Over to Markkanen. And Randall just runs right over Colin Sexton. 49 seconds to go. Tied at 48 here. Knicks ended the half really strong here. I mean, they got 49 more seconds to go. But they're on a 9-0 run right now. Getting right back into the game, tying it at 48. Sexton has it up top over to Markkanen. Coming to his right, getting downhill. Euro steps in the paint. Not Euro steps, but takes a slower 2 steps to the basket and throws it down nice and easy. Brunson, Euro steps in the paint, throws up the floater, can't get it to go. But Hartenstein right there for the putback dunk. That's what he does. Tied at 50. 30 seconds to go. Sexton bringing it down. Pull up 3 in transition, going for the 2-for-1, comes up well short. Fontecchio, the offensive rebound in the paint, puts it up over Hartenstein. It's a foul on Hartenstein. Iron Bear Grizz said, we need to move the ball more, keep it spicy. I think the Knicks are doing a pretty good job of moving the ball around. I mean, it could always be better. I think they're doing a pretty solid job of that. Fontecchio knocks down the first free throw. They're just not knocking down any shots. And I think they've lost confidence as a team from the perimeter. They are only 3 for 16 from 3. They're sub 20% as a team. Fontecchio goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And Brunson's going to bring it down. Colin Sexton picking him up full court. Brunson has it up top. He's going to wind the shot clock down. Should be the final shot of the quarter. 10 seconds to go. Brunson has it up top. They bring a double team over to RJ. Right wing three. Comes up short. Long rebound. Markkanen able to pick it up. Hit ahead pass to Sexton. Sexton driving it down in transition. Gets caught in the air. Layup. Can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. Throws it up as the buzzer expires. Almost got it to go in. But that ends the quarter. And that ends the half. And we're going in 52-50. Forgot to credit the Knicks with another 2-point basket. 52-50. Knicks down 2. Clyde Osei, welcome, welcome, welcome. Listening from South Korea. South Korea, thanks for the great commentary. Anytime, anytime. We got some South Korea in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going international. I cannot speak tonight. I got to get me some water. We're going international tonight, people. What's popping? Clyde. I'm going to call you Osei. What's popping, Osei? Appreciate you coming through. Happy I can provide you with a service. I'm just going to come out here real quick and grab a water, guys. If the Knicks can clean up their shooting from 3-point range, they could win this. They're going to win this game. They've hit 3 threes on 17 attempts in the first half here. And RJ Barrett has taken 6 of them, and he's 0 for 6. Randall's 0 for 3. Brunson's 0 for 2. DiVincenzo finally knocked one down towards the end of the quarter there. He's 1 for 3. Hart 0 for 1. And Quinn Grimes has yet to take a shot in 8 minutes. He's done nothing. He's got zeros across the board. 0 points, 0 boards, 0 assists. We need something out of Quinn Grimes. Anything out of Quinn Grimes. He only played 8 minutes. Quickly played 10. Hart 12. As far as the Jazz go, they've hit 10 threes as a team. Chris Dunn has knocked one down. Taylor Hendricks has knocked one down. Colin Sexton's hit 2. Fontecchio's hit 2. Markkanen's hit 3. And Olynyk's hit 1. So they're actually doing a pretty decent job on some of their shooting. Keontae George has gone out of the game. He's 0 for 1, 0 for 1 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. He only played the first 4 minutes of the game before he went out with that ankle injury. I'll say it's noon on Thursday, listening right now during my lunch break. Oh, that's cool. So these games are going to be great for you because, well, maybe not. You might be at work. Because the next couple of games are on the West Coast are going to start at an hour and a half later. They're going to start at 10:30 here on the East Coast. Tonight, the game started at 9. So, it's should be like a nice timing for you, though, over there in South Korea. Well, the only Knick that really played well that half. I mean, look, DiVincenzo had a nice intangibles kind of half. 7.6 boards and an assist. RJ Barrett was terrible offensively. 1 for 11. 2 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. Brunson wasn't very good either. 2 points, 9 points. Excuse me. He's gone to the free throw line. But 2% from the field. He was okay. Definitely by Brunson standards. Not good, but 2% from the field isn't good. Did get to the free throw line, though, which is solid. 9 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. Off the bench quickly. Played very well. 12 points, a rebound, and an assist. But other than that, I mean, everyone else, I mean, Hartenstein has played well, of course. But other than that, Julius Randle remains pretty much the only one who had anything going. I don't think he scored in that second quarter, though. 14. He had 14 first quarter points, and he remains at 14. 7 for 13 from the field. I believe he left the game 7 for 10 from the field. So Don't think he scored there in that second quarter. Hopefully that changes in the second half because the Knicks are going to need him to continue to play well. They need Brunson to step up. They need RJ to give them something, and they need Quentin Grimes to do anything in this game. Do something. But because it is a late game, we actually have the opportunity to go around the league a bit here. Let's go ahead and reset our timer. There we go. We can go around the league here. Because it's a late game, we have 4 games that have already wrapped up. 76ers beat the Pistons for their 21st straight loss. Yikes. 21 straight losses for the Detroit Pistons as they go down against Philly tonight. And they actually have Philly in a back-to-back situation, so their next game is also against Philly. They got to pick up a win. It's always difficult to be a team twice in a row, but this Pistons team is definitely going to break that sort of saying. The Pelicans beat down on the Wizards today. The Wizards have been equally as awful as the Pistons have. I believe they only have 3 wins while the Pistons have 2. So it's not like they've been any better. The Heat beat the Hornets today, and the Raptors actually beat the Hawks. The Hawks were kind of beating up on the Raptors the last time I checked. The Raptors came back and beat the Hawks. Those are 2 teams that don't really matter to the Knicks in the standings. The Heat being the Hornets, it would have been nice if they lost, but it's the Hornets. Can't expect much from them. The Pelicans beating the Wizards doesn't matter for us. 76ers beating the Pistons don't matter to us. Actually, it does, because if the Pistons beat Philly, that'd be nice. We're trailing Philly. I believe we're only back 1 in the loss column to Philly. I gotta set something up so I could have the window screen open for you guys, but not tonight. At some point we will. But Philly is at 7 losses. We're at 9, so actually we're 2 back. So it would be nice if they could lose a bit more. As of the games going on right now, obviously Knicks Jazz, but Grizzlies Rockets going on. That is a 7-point game with 4:20 left to go. Bucks Pacers just tipped off in the 4th quarter here. The Bucks are up 8 right now on the Pacers. It would be nice. Actually, it doesn't really matter who wins or loses there. We're behind both these teams in the standings right now. So I guess it would be nice if the Pacers could lose. Are we though? Hold on. We are. We're 1 behind Indiana in the loss column. They're at 8 losses. We're at 9. So that'd be great. That'd work out for us either way, because we're also two back of the Bucks in the loss column. We're like neck and neck with all these teams. It's kind of jumbled up with the top 6 right now. Lakers playing the Spurs. They're only up 3. Actually, it's pretty much the end of the game. 17 seconds to go, so it's coming down to the wire there. Anthony Davis just made a couple of free throws. They're up 3, and the Spurs have the ball. They should be pretty safe. There's nobody really on the Spurs I think they need to worry about. And the Nets are playing the Suns right now at Phoenix. So actually, Brooklyn and the Knicks are both on their West Coast road trips right now. That's interesting. But is everybody playing for Phoenix? They did hint that tonight might be a possibility where all 3 of their players make their season debut together. Let's check their lineup. Durant is playing, Beal is playing, and Booker is playing. So all 3 of the big 3 over there in Phoenix are making their debut tonight. Durant's 4 for 9, Beal 3 for 6, Booker 5 for 7. So they're being ridiculously efficient. As a team, they're shooting 50% from the field. From 3, they've only hit 5 threes, 31% from the field, 5 for 16. But it is 56-64. The Nets are actually beating them. Booker with 17, KD with 13, and Beal with 6. Interesting distribution. They're not getting much from their others. But no, what's his name? Eric Gordon for the Phoenix Suns. The guy that absolutely killed the Knicks in their last meeting. So there's that. So I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, possibly. Susan said, all right, let me go back over here. Susan said Brunson is having a low time right now. Get it out of your system now, Brunson, because down the stretch of the Eastern Conference is going to be no joke. Yeah, I mean, look, even when Brunson has a bad game, he's got 9 points on 7 shots, which is still fine. Again, we have a very high standard for Jalen Brunson, so we are expecting him to play a lot better than he is tonight. He's only 2 for 7. But at the same time, like, maybe RJ Barrett can knock down a shot. Like, I got no notes for Jalen Brunson when RJ's 1 for 11 from the field. That's just where I'm at in this game right now. They did just go over on the Knicks broadcast Draymond Green getting suspended indefinitely on the season. They have a couple of what's it called? Not like therapy, but like programs that he's going to have to pass and go through before he's going to be reinstated into the league, which is just honestly too little too late. That's where I'm at with Draymond. Way too little, way too late. Why would he care? He's made millions upon millions. They're not a very good team this year. He's been suspended multiple times. He just got suspended for the Rudy Gobert thing. He just came back. You know, he gets ejected every other game at this point. I don't even know what to say about this guy, because honestly, it's too little too late. He's been doing this his entire career. This is literally nothing new. To do this now is just comedy to me. It's just like the league knew, like, he just came back from a suspension for choke holding somebody. We can't suspend them again for punching somebody. So what do? Well, we suspend them indefinitely. I suspect it's going to be like an 8, 9, 10-ish game suspension about. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Also, my lights are not the color I want them to be. They're red right now. Maybe that's why the Knicks aren't playing too well. Did they come to a decision about Green? Yeah, Susan, he's suspended indefinitely, which means that there is no timetable, right? It's not a certain amount of games. He has to be reinstated into the league by Adam Silver and the leaders of the league. But they did say that in order for him to come back, he'd have to complete a couple of like, I forget what they called it, like modules. Like it's essentially anger management training and whatnot. So that's gonna happen. But again, I would suspect that means it's going to be around the 10-game mark. Previously, he was suspended for 5 games, but at this point, the Golden State Warriors they're 11th in the conference and not even particularly close to being in the play-in. And so missing Draymond Green for this amount of time is going to tank their season. They are not going to make the play-in. They might. I mean, obviously. They're only 2 games back in the loss column to New Orleans. But again, missing Draymond for this amount of time. Klay Thompson has been absolutely dreadful this season. And Chris Paul is often injured. And they just really don't have the guys, the bodies, the experience anymore. You know, they're kind of done. They're kind of cooked. Kind of cooked. Soon said the Pistons are just done. Yeah, they're pretty done. They're pretty done. Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Knicks should win the first road trip. Let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, they got Utah tonight, then they go to Phoenix, then they have a game back-to-back. So they play Phoenix on Friday, then they play the Clippers on Saturday. So the road trip is going to be tough. But at least they started off here in Utah. Utah's not a very good team, so they can get acclimated to the West Coast, hopefully. And also knock out the hardest road game to play in terms of just the altitude and the climate. It's tough to play in Utah. They're a very high up team, very similar to Denver. So if they can knock this one out and sort of get their wind on the West Coast here, then I think they can sort of adjust and just play normally against Phoenix and Clippers and then ultimately the Lakers. They have Phoenix on Saturday, the Clippers on Friday. Phoenix on Friday, Clippers on Saturday, and then the Lakers on Monday. And again, those games are going to be a 10:30 start. Tonight was 9. Tonight's a little warm-up before the real West Coast road trip, where the games start very late, 10:30. I'll be here. Make sure you guys get your naps in. Maybe Curry will have to score 100 a game. I mean, where I'm at, Crimes, I'm thinking Curry might have to get up out of Golden State. And where would he want to go? I don't know. New York look kind of, the Curry New York thing has been alive for years, All right, we're getting into the third quarter here. Knicks got to pick up a win. Come on, start out this third quarter strong. Knicks come out with the starting unit. Markkanen gets wide open three. Immediately knocks it down coming out of the half. Okay. Randall got to do a better job of chasing him around the screens. Not his strong suit, but matches up in terms of size and length the best against him. Randall has it up top over to RJ. He's quickly attacking, crosses over, gets in the paint, takes the contact, throws it up at the basket, can't get it to go, but he's going to the line for 2. RJ 1 for 11 from the field. He's getting to the free throw line here, something he has to focus more on. RJ knocked down the first free throw. RJ goes 2 for 2 at the line. Thank you, RJ, for knocking down your free throws. At least the free throws are going in. Sexton bringing it down. Over to Olynyk. Cross court to Fontecchio. Back to Olynyk. Up top. Inside pass to Colin Sexton. Lays it up and in. Right over the outstretched hands of DiVincenzo. Was out position there. And Colin Sexton gets a nice, easy layup at the basket. Bad defense from DiVincenzo there. Brunson has it on the right wing. Coming to his left. Crosses back over to his right. Feeds Randall on the right wing. Setting his feet. He's got Abaji on him. Starting in place of Keontae George. Doesn't seem like he's going to come back in. Pump fakes. Now puts it up on Abaji in the paint. Can't get it to go. Markkanen with the rebound. Hit a head pass to Fontecchio, who's driving it in. Lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Good defense from DiVincenzo. Contesting him at the rim. Randall with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Abaji guarding him. Spins in the paint. Gets caught in the air. Over to RJ. Push shot. Gets it to go. Good cut from RJ to give Julius Randle an escape valve there. Olynyk has it up top. Jericho Sims guarding him. Over to Abaji. Brunson chasing him. Driving it hard to the basket with to his right hand. RJ does a good job contesting him at the rim. He misses it. Brunson bringing it down. Crosses over to his left. Getting downhill. Euro step. Gets right past Colin Sexton. He lays it up and in nice and easy. And it's back to being a 1-point game. The Knicks waking up a little bit here offensively. Sexton has it up top. Gets the ball back from Abaji. Puts up the 3. Swishes yet another one. That's 3 threes. He's 3 for 3 from 3. Colin Sexton is. Colin Sexton, not a very good 3-point shooter. Knocking down the 3 tonight. RJ coming to his left, getting downhill, kicks it out to Randall. Randall puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. RJ, offensive rebound, puts it up, gets it to go. And the little touch foul. We'll take it. Yes, sir. RJ waking up a little bit here in the second half. We know RJ's a bounce-back player. Focused on doing some of the little things, and the scoring will come. The scoring will come. So they count the 2-point basket by RJ, but it's a foul off ball by Sexton. So Brunson's going to the line for the free throw. Brunson misses yet another free throw. JB, you're better than this. You're better than this. Sexton bringing it down. DiVincenzo guarding. Coming to his right around a couple of screens. Feeds Olynyk, who's wide open under the basket. Good patience from Sexton. But Jericho Sims has to step up there and take that passing lane away. RJ coming to his right. Gets it over to Randall. Driving it down in the middle of the lane. Just discards Fontecchio away from him. He's too big, too strong, too talented. Knocks down a little floater. It's 62-60. Olynyk, backdoor pass to Markkanen, but there's a foul call. before the shot attempt. 9 minutes to go. So the ball's going to stay here with Utah. Off-ball foul. They're going to inbound it here. Walker Kessler checks in for Markkanen. It should be good for the Knicks. Markkanen has done most of the damage here. Him and Sexton, but Sexton slips running off ball with Sexton loses his balance, slips, ball goes out of bounds, going back to the Knicks. Brunson bringing it down, gets it over to RJ. RJ driving it down, goes to his floater, gets in the paint, bounces off the rim, can't get it to go down. Olynyk bringing it down. DiVincenzo going to pick him up. Cross-court pass in the corner to Agbaji. Pump fakes. Great defense from Randall. Staying on him. Over to Olynyk in the paint. Loses the ball. And Olynyk collapses on the floor. Victor, what's up, Victor? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's so funny. I heard some players are complaining about the new painted floor, that it's so orange it interferes with the basketball. Well, thankfully, are you talking about the Knicks in-season tournament floor? Because thankfully, I also heard similar things, but thankfully they won't be using that court again this season. Utah inbounds it here. Sexton gets inside, can't get it to go. Jericho Sims gets caught in the air, tips it off the rim. So it's a basket interference. Ball was coming off. Brunson bringing it down. Over to DiVincenzo, left wing, pump fakes. He's driving it in. Kicks it out to RJ, right wing. He puts up the three. Still can't get one to go. Jericho Sims fighting for the rebound. Tips the ball around. Over to Randall. Randall, he's got Fontecchio in the post. Spins along the baseline. Fade away. Knocks it down as Walker Kessler was waiting for him. Randall does a smart thing. Pulling up for the jumper. Fading away. Knocks it down. Tough move from Randall. Olynyk has it up top. Over to Fontecchio, coming to his left. RJ chasing him. They leave Olynyk open, who feeds Kessler, cutting to the basket for an easy dunk. Miscommunication between RJ, Randall, and Sims. Brunson has it on the right wing. In and out dribble. He's got Sexton in the post. Backing him in. Turns in the paint, puts up a floater, knocks it down. Beautiful post up from Brunson. Gets a nice, easy shot for him. Still a 2-point game. Utah remaining the lead over the Knicks, 66-64. Olynyk over to Kessler, back to Olynyk. The right wing, driving it to his left, getting downhill, leans right into Sims, puts it up, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Sims comes flying in to grab the ball. Loose ball, Brunson picks it up, he's pushing, over to RJ, driving it in, takes the contact, can't get it to go. But he's going to the line for two. RJ getting to the line now. Thank you, RJ. Do your thing. Do the thing that you're good at. Drive to the basket, draw a foul. Susan said, Knicks third quarter rising into the fourth quarter shine. Yeah, they're playing a little bit better offensively. RJ misses a free throw. Maybe I spoke too soon. But it's the defense that's giving them issue. And then also the shooting. They still have yet to hit a perimeter shot. RJ knocks down the second free throw. So cuts it to a 1-point game at least. Just under 7 minutes to go. Sexton has it over to Olynyk. Gets it over to Agbaji. Catch and shoot over Brunson, who was late closing out. And Agbaji knocks down a three. Peter, what's up, Peter? RJ kicks it out to Randall. Hesitation dribble. He's got Fontecchio in the post. Backing him in, leans in. Gets caught in the air, feeds Jericho Sims, who throws it down over Kessler and Fontecchio. Jericho Sims is just a big, strong dude. He's just a big, strong dude. It's 69-67. Peter said, you don't sound positive tonight. Brunson called for a foul on Agbaji. I don't. I don't sound positive tonight. I hope I don't sound negative because I'm not pessimistic about this team right now. I just would like them to play better defense. You knew the defense was going to struggle without Mitchell Robinson. I didn't think it would be to this degree, right? They were one of the best defensive teams in the league to start the year, and they have slowly dropped down the totem pole of the league. So they started as like a top 3 defense, then it was a top 5 defense, then it was a top 8 defense, then it was a top 10 defense. Now they're like 11th or 12th defensively. And you knew the defense was going to take a hit without Mitchell Robinson. Hovering between that 10 to 15 range is kind of where you want to be. You don't want to drop any further than that because then that would mean you are a below average defense. You want to stick around average while Mitchell Robinson is out. Hartenstein can fill in admirably. Jericho Sims is okay, but he is just not the defender that Robinson is. And he's, especially in the scheme, like Jericho Sims is a much more versatile defender than Robinson, but we don't utilize that, right? We're not going to change up our defensive scheme for Jericho Sims, but you know, the Knicks struggling to get out on shooters has been a problem under Thibodeau for a while. And it just feels like teams are very, very comfortable shooting the 3. And on nights like tonight where the Knicks can't knock down a 3 themselves, it allows bad teams like the Utah Jazz to stick in games longer than they should. So the Knicks are 3 for 19 from 3, while the Utah Jazz are 13 for 10. They've hit 10 more threes. They've scored 30 more points from the 3-point line than the Knicks. So there's the game. Not to be negative about the team, but it's just they're better than this is sort of where I'm at. They're better than this. But again, it's a West Coast road trip. They just got to the West Coast. They're playing in altitude in Utah. It's an uphill battle. So they get a bit of a pass. But you just got to come out of tonight with a win. Utah's not a very good team. Don't gift them a win here. Nick Yag. What's up, Nick Yag? Welcome back. We need the bench to hold the lead. We'll be giving them soon. True. Everyone attacks the boards on us now. Yeah, without Robinson, teams have gotten the memo. Okay, Mitchell Robinson's out. Let's go attack the boards. We're going to absolutely dominate them on the boards. One, because a lot of the Knicks have a ton of good rebounders, but a lot of them are like 6'5" and shorter, right? DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Quickly, they're all really good guard rebounders and rebounders from the perimeter. But like even Randall's a good rebounder. Part of him being a good rebounder is because Mitchell Robinson is one of the best, if not the best, box out big men in the NBA. He leads the league the past 3 or 4 seasons in box outs per game, and total box outs on the season. He's just fantastic at it. So it allows Julius Randle to come through and grab a rebound. And without that, the Knicks are struggling to grab defensive rebounds. It's killing them. Randle coming down, bank shot, fade away from the right elbow, from the right wing in the mid-range. Tied at 69 now. I let the timer run the entire time and nobody said anything. Come on, guys. Help me out. Sexton driving it down, throws a lob to Kessler, who catches, comes down, and then throws it down nice and easy this time, instead of trying to finish the lob like he did on the previous possession, which led to a turnover. DiVincenzo left wing 3. He can't get it to go. Olynyk with the rebound. He's going to bring it down. Randle going to pick him up. Olynyk coming down, hands it off to Sexton. Straightaway 3, yet another one. Comes up short, fight for the rebound. Loose ball foul against RJ. Trying to grab a rebound over Kessler. Handsome Huso, welcome. RJ needs to turn up. We need him to provide some offense. He provided some offense here in the third quarter, but it was not a pretty first half. But yeah, it needs to be better. DiVincenzo comes up with a nice steal here as they tried to hit Sexton cutting back door. DiVincenzo bringing it down now, leaves it off for Randle. Abaji guarding him. Randle coming to his right, in and out dribble, step back, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Back in the Randle in the high post. Over to Brunson in the corner, coming off a sim screen. Can't get the three to go. DiVincenzo comes flying in, trying to do something, trying to grab a rebound. He falls down hard. He's in the backcourt. It's 5-on-4. They feed Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Cross-court pass. Fontecchio out of the corner. 4-3. Over Josh Hart. Swishes it. Brunson bringing it down left side of the court. Euro steps into the paint. Puts up a tough floater. A bunch. 3 Utah Jazz defenders. And still able to finish. Sexton bringing it down over to Olynyk. Feeds Fontecchio. Josh Hart chasing him. Back to Olynyk. Coming to his right. Over to Sexton up top. DiVincenzo guarding him. Sexton coming to his left off the Kessler screen. Going right downhill. Gets swatted at the rim by Jericho Sims. Over to Olynyk, who throws it up the basket with the shot clock winding down along the baseline. Doesn't hit the rim. Hits the side of the backboard. And Quickly and Hartenstein are going to check in. Handsome Husa said Randall's a cancer. He's not helping on defense, and he's barely playing defense himself. The Knicks look unhappy when he's on the court. Nobody giving each other dap. Nothing after a bucket. I mean, this team has... Look, this team likes each other. They have done nothing but say positive things about each other, and you could say they're just being professional. But literally everything we've heard from beat writers is that this team just genuinely likes each other. Josh Hart misses a 3. The Knicks cannot knock down any perimeter shots here. Chris Dunn pushing it the other way in transition. Kicks it out to Olynyk. Over to Fontecchio. They swing it around. Chris Dunn left wing. Hesitates from 3. Driving it in on Josh Hart. Puts up a righty floater. Knocks it down. So back to being a 5-point game. 71-76. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Randall has it on the left side. Coming to his right off a Hartenstein screen. Spins. Kicks it out quickly. Left corner. Pump fakes. Quickly got to lean in and draw the foul there on Kessler, who was up in the air. Quickly he's going to bring it out. Pump fakes over to Randall. He's got to put a shot up, step back, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Doesn't get a shot up as Kessler was standing right there in front of his face. That's on Quickly. He handed Julius Randle a grenade. Quickly's got to get a shot up there. Got to get a shot up there quick. You left the timer on. Thank you, Crimes Dad. We've almost caught up. It'll almost sync back up. 3:18 to go here in the third quarter. 76-71. Taylor Horton-Tucker bringing it down. Brunson guarding him. Leaves it off for Dunn. Dunn coming to his left off a marking screen. Throws the lob for Kessler, who's cutting along the back door, who throws it down over Hartenstein. And the Knicks down by 7, and the Utah Jazz have all the momentum, and the crowd's starting to get into it. Brunson coming to his left off Hartenstein screen. Step back, mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein secures an offensive rebound. Over to Randall on the right wing. He's got Taylor Hendricks on him. Over to Quickly out of the corner. Markkanen comes out to guard him. Back to Randall. Randall, hesitation dribble. Trying to take Hendricks off the bounce. Gets into the rim. Lays it up with the left hand. Beautiful move from Julius Randle. Horton-Tucker bringing it down. Quickly guarding him. Picks his dribble up. Gets it over to Kessler. Gets the handoff back to Tucker. Driving it in on Hartenstein. Tries to lay it up. Tried to draw a foul on Hartenstein, but gets the layup to go anyway. No foul call. Knicks pushing it down. Randall left wing 3 in transition. Rattles it in. 76-80 now. Horton-Tucker bringing it down. Brunson guarding him. He has it up top. Left wing. Taylor Hendricks spots up for a 3 off a couple of screens. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's pushing here in transition. Over to Brunson, right wing. He puts up the 3 in transition. Comes up well short. Horton-Tucker with the rebound. Bringing it down. Feeds inside to Kessler. Gets caught in the air. Takes a tough fall. But he seems fine. He's getting back up. Oh, man. 1:46 to go. Let's resync the timer. Carl agrees with Handsome about Randall. Knicks Yak disagrees with you guys. Randall's playing a good defensive game. I think Randall's been fine. I don't think he's been like I don't think he's been a net neutral defensively. I don't think he's been bad defensively. I don't think he's necessarily been good. But at the same time, like Randall has been pretty much our only what's it called? Only consistent offensive player this season. Apart from that 6-game start, I mean, Brunson's been up and down. RJ's been up and down. Quickly's been up and down. You know, those are 3 guys who we rely on offensively to sort of give us anything on a nightly basis. And then obviously Randall. But Randall has pretty much been the only guy who's consistently brought it night after night. So I've got no notes for Randall. I got nothing to say negatively about him. He's been a completely different player offensively this season. He's just taken it a lot more seriously. Sure, he has lapses on the defensive end. He's not a great defender. You're seeing the value of Mitchell Robinson. It's impacting Julius Randle's rebounding, right? Without Mitchell Robinson boxing people out and backing them out of the paint. Julius Randle has to fight for a lot more rebounds than he did when he has Mitchell Robinson around him. But like you can't have notes on Julius Randle on a night like tonight when the Knicks got pretty much nothing going from their perimeter players, right? Like we can go through the box score real quick. Brunson's 5 for 13. It's not an efficient game. He has 15 points. RJ 3 for 15. Terrible offensive game from RJ. 9 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. Quickly's 5 for 6, but he has not scored. Has not had an impact here in the second half since coming into the game in the third quarter here. So who are we looking at the score here? Julius Randle. So that's pretty much all we have going for us. He's got 25 points here, leading us in scoring yet again, being uber efficiently yet again. He's 12 for 20, so for 25 points. Susan also disagrees with you guys. Don't start on Randall. He's definitely been holding it down for the last several games. That's where I'm at, Susan, too. Give the brother a pass. Cancer comment is just too much hate. I'm just saying, listen, there was a time where Julius Randle could be considered a cancerous player to the team 2 years ago. But especially starting last year when Brunson came over and sort of took on the leadership role, he hasn't been that. He hasn't been a cancer to this team. I disagree with that comment as well. Kessler goes 1 for 2 at the line. I also let the timer run down. You guys didn't remind me again. So I'll just update you guys on the timer. Quinn Grimes, who's checked into the game here. We need Quinn Grimes to do something too. The Utah Jazz are in a 1-3-1 zone. Interesting. Randall has it at the foul line. Jab step, coming to his left, getting downhill. Gets absolutely crushed at the basket. No foul call. Out of bounds. Staying with the Knicks. Peter said, no way Knicks should lose to Utah. Yeah, Utah's not a very good team. They do have a bunch of their guys coming back from injury tonight. Because, of course, they do. Everyone gets healthy when you play the Knicks. But Randall has it. Steps back. Straightaway 3. Gets it to go. Julius Randle continues to keep us alive in this game right now. 2-point game, 79-81. A minute and 15 to go here in the third quarter. Talen Horton-Tucker has it over to Markkanen. Back to Tucker. Coming to his left. And Quentin Grimes fouls Markkanen. Markkanen was trying to gain positioning on him. The Knicks are in the penalty, so Markkanen's going to the line for 2. Minute and 10 to go here in the third. Susan thinks Sims is trash. I don't think Sims is trash. I think Sims is a third-string center. I think he's a break in case of emergency type of player. I think in that sense he's somewhat serviceable. But it's also why you go out and sign Taj Gibson. Markkanen knocked down the first one, goes 2 for 2 at the line. 83-79. About a minute to go here. Quickly he's going to bring it down. Gets it over to Grimes. Grimes has it up top. Dunn guarding him. Over to Quickly. Tried to get it inside the Randall, but a kick ball and Dunn. Nick Yak said, Randall scouted Brunson with Leon in Dallas. The year we didn't make the playoffs, I don't believe they don't like each other. Everyone had on a Mitch t-shirt. Yeah, like I said, this team has literally done nothing but talk positively about each other. They seem to really like each other. Randall drives it right down the lane off a Hartenstein screen and lays it up and in over Walker Kessler, which is not an easy thing to do. Julius Randle continues to be the lone offensive engine here for the Knicks. Taylor Hendricks, moving screen on Quentin Grimes. Good effort, good pursuit from Quentin Grimes. Calls that moving screen. Turnover. 42 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Ruben Nunez, we suck. You a Knicks fan, Ruben, or are you a Jazz fan? Quickly, deep pull-up three. Knocks it down. And the Knicks take the lead, 84-83. Went for the 2-for-1 there. Talen Horton-Tucker driving it down, gets the ball stripped, able to get it back. Kicks. Chris Dunn, right wing three, and he knocks it down. Wide open, swishes it. And the Knicks giveth, and they taketh away. Quickly going to bring it down now. This should be the final shot of the quarter, although the Knicks have a propensity of getting a shot up way too quickly. No pun intended. Way too early in the clock. Grimes has it up top. Talen Horton-Tucker guarding him. Tried to get it back quickly. Gets it over to Randall. Randall has it. Shot clock winding down. Pump fakes. Kicks it. Josh Hart. Corner three. Comes up well short. Talen Horton-Tucker with the rebound. Hits over to Markkanen. Markkanen coming down. Puts it up. And a foul call. And a foul. I'm going to lose my mind. How do you foul somebody as the shot clock's winding down to end the quarter on a heave? Come on. Foul on Hartenstein, I believe it is. They're going to review it to see if it came before the time expired, but it definitely did. Come on, man. Mitch would make it easier. I mean, Mitch is... this Knicks team doesn't have that many good defenders. And you're seeing just Mitchell Robinson. Having Mitchell Robinson on any team kind of just makes you a good defense. Mitchell Robinson alone can make you a good defense. Nick Yak. Randall now the fastest Knick to 400 threes. I mean, Julius Randle is going to be... He's going to be high up on a lot of records for the Knicks franchise. Three free throws for Markkanen. 0.3 goes up on the shot clock. Just absolutely horrendous foul from Hartenstein. Just like blatantly one of the worst things you could do in a basketball game. One of the worst blunders you can make in a basketball game is fouling a guy when he's heaving a shot up at the end of a quarter. Like, he's not making that. He's running full speed, stopping, throwing up a shot 35 feet away from the basket. And you're trailing behind him, and you just have your hand on his back. Like, get your hands off of him. So Markkanen's going to the line for three, knocks down the first one. He's a knockdown free throw shooter, so I would expect him to make all of his free throws. 84-87. He's got two more coming. Big Rudson. Nice and close. Fun stuff, right? We do like close games, but maybe not against the Utah Jazz. Maybe not against the Utah Jazz. Markkanen knocks down the second one. He's got one more coming. And he does indeed knock down all three of his free throws. And that'll end the quarter. The Knicks a bit dejected here. As they make their way to the bench. Knicks got to wake up here to start the fourth quarter. They need that fourth quarter shine, Susan. They need that fourth quarter shine. They need somebody other than Julius Randle to get a basket as well. There are times where Brunson is doing his best out there, but at the same time, the Knicks have 6 threes total, and the Utah Jazz 15. So they still are outshooting the Knicks by about 10 threes. Knicks need to get hot here. I mean, I'm looking at DiVincenzo's 1 for 4. I'm looking at Quentin Grimes, who is still yet to do absolutely anything in this game. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. We were just singing the praises of Quentin Grimes for 2 games, how much more involved he was, how much more confident he looked. He was getting shots up. He was attacking the basket. He was moving without the ball. He was bringing the ball up. He was running pick and rolls. And it was like, hey, there's Quentin Grimes. He is back to being invisible. He's only played 10 minutes so far tonight. Zeros across the board. He has yet to grab a rebound. He has yet to get an assist. He has yet to shoot a single shot. Emmanuel quickly is holding this bench lineup up all by himself. Of course, RJ Barrett also counts as part of that bench unit. He's 3 for 15 from the field, 0 for 7 from 3 for RJ. They've just been not good. Randall's 2 for 6. DiVincenzo's 1 for 4. And then quickly 3 for 3. The lone guy who can actually knock down a perimeter shot tonight with any sort of consistency. Julius Randle gives us a 30 ball through 3 quarters. He's got 1 more quarter. We're going to need him to get 40 plus if we're going to look to win this game. But the defense has to hold up. 89 points for a Utah Jazz team that is 7 for 16 on the season. The Knicks are the better team, and yet they find themselves down against Utah here. In Utah, again, the altitude, the travel, the West Coast, first game of the road trip is tough, but at the same time, you are the better team. Pull this one out tonight. Let's make sure our timer is actually set up and ready to go to start the quarter here. Has someone fouled someone at least? All right, here we go. The Knicks come out, obviously, with that bench unit to start the fourth quarter, as they do every game. RJ has it, coming to his left, off a Hartenstein screen, feeds quickly in the right wing. Back to RJ, feeds Grimes, left wing, catch a shoot for 3, can't get it to go. His first shot of the game, can't get it to go. Rebound by Hendricks. Horton Tucker bringing it down. Quentin Grimes stepping up to guard him. He tried to feed Dunn. He's able to chase the ball down. He got it out by half court. Good defense from Quickly to force him out there. Bringing it down, coming to his left off a Kessler screen. Cross-court pass. Hendricks out of the corner for 3. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Dunn tips it out of bounds. It's going to the Knicks. 11:25 to go. We need something from Grimes. I'm with you, Yak. We need absolutely anything. Grab a rebound, get an assist, do something, Grimes. RJ driving it down, kicks it out to Hart. Come to his left, inside pass to Hartenstein, puts it up. Walker Kessler absolutely swats it away and able to corral it. Utah coming down the other way in transition. Taylor Horton Tucker attacking the basket and lays it up and in. Tough finish from Horton Tucker. Quickly bringing it down. Coming to his left off a Hartenstein screen. Gets it up to RJ. RJ driving it to his right. Takes the foul call. Takes the bump. Throws it up at the basket. They're going to say foul on the floor. No shot. It was on the floor. The Knicks inbounded to get it in the Hartenstein. Back to Grimes, who was standing out of bounds when Hartenstein threw it back to him. On a turnover, it's going to Utah. Not the best start to this fourth quarter here for the Knicks. And Horton Tucker's going to bring it down. Has it up top, over to Dunn. Hands it off to Hendricks, back to Tucker, coming to his left, off a Kessler screen, hands it off to Abaji on the left wing, puts up the 3, can't get it to go. Fight for the offensive rebound, and Hartenstein fouls Kessler, who puts in the tip-in and gets fouled for an and-one situation. So now it's a 9-point deficit for the Knicks. Hartenstein not having a very good second half here. Kessler does miss the free throw, though, saving the Knicks the embarrassment of going down 10 to this team. Hart over to RJ, kicks the Quickly in the corner, who's attacking along the baseline, gets caught under the basket. Kicks it out to Josh Hart, who's driving it in, gets to his left, cross-court pass to RJ. He's driving it down along the baseline, takes the contact, throws it up, and Kessler blocks RJ, goes straight up vertical. Talen Horton-Tucker struggling with his dribble, gets caught in the air, up and under finish, reverse layup around the basket. Completely embarrassing the Knicks right now. Crossing guys up, going full court, finishing at the basket, no deterrence at the rim. Student said emergency player should be Deuce or that rookie the Knicks got. Tibbs like Sims emergency responders help not hinder. I'm just saying. Well, they can't. Listen, I completely forgot that they didn't play. Oh, well, they didn't play Deuce because Quickly is playing tonight. The reason Jericho Sims is the third string center. Without one of your two centers that you play, who are you going to play at center with Mitchell Robinson out? You're not going to go small and put Randall at center because Thibodeau needs a rim protector. And the way the defense's situation, you need a rim protector. And also, Julius Randle is just a terrible rim protector. It's not like, okay, let's go small, let's stretch it out, and let's, go offense heavy. It wouldn't have worked tonight anyway because the Knicks cannot hit a perimeter shot. The Utah Jazz, for the most part, have played majority zone against the Knicks. The Knicks are generating pretty decent open looks from three, and yet they've hit 6 threes tonight. 6 threes on 28 attempts leaves them at 21.4%. That is horrendous shooting. And that's happened a couple of times the last couple of games. Just absolutely horrendous nights from the perimeter. And, a lot of guys are going cold at the same time. You can kind of chalk it up to that, I guess. RJ started off the year pretty hot from the perimeter. As more than slowed down from three. He's 0 for 7 tonight. DiVincenzo had a nice hot streak. Only 1 for 4 tonight. Quentin Grimes, who's been hot the last couple of games, has literally only taken 1 shot. So whether he made or missed it, you're not getting it up with volume. You need to get it up with volume. Brunson, who has been a very good three-point shooter for majority of the season, 0 for 4 from 3. Julius Randle, who is a decent catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, but doesn't take as many. I literally have no issues with Julius Randle not really taking threes this year if he's going to be this dominant in the paint, but at the same time, 2 for 6 from 3. The Knicks are struggling, and they continue to bang their heads against the wall right now. And what they really need to do is take some pride here on defense. 10 minutes to go. And Tom Thibodeau has already seen enough from the bench unit. Jalen Brunson is checking back into the game here. Big Red said, Knicks are just being dramatic, keeping y'all guessing. I don't know. Brunson checks in for RJ here, so it's the bench unit plus Brunson instead of RJ. Quickly has it on the left wing. Back up top to Brunson. It's got Chris Dunn on him. Coming to his left off Hartenstein screen. Driving it down on Kessler. Pump fakes, leans in, tries to put it up. No foul call. So Talen Horton-Tucker bringing it down. Brunson guarding him. Over to Dunn. Coming to his right off the Horton-Tucker screen. They get it back to Horton-Tucker, who's got quickly in the post, spins along the baseline, throws it up with the right hand and gets it to go. Horton-Tucker taking over in the fourth quarter here. It's got to be embarrassing, Knicks. That's got to be embarrassing for you. Brunson has it up top. And a foul on Chris Dunn on the perimeter. Getting a little too handsy with Brunson. Hartenstein has it on the inbounds. Quickly coming to his right, puts up a left wing 3. Can't get it to go. Horton-Tucker pokes it out of bounds, so it's staying with the Knicks. 9 minutes to go. 97 to 84. We got to update the score there. Knicks down 13. Get it into Quickly. Quickly over to Harnstein, hands it off to Brunson, come to his right, in and out dribble, gets to the basket, lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Kessler with the rebound. Tucker pushing it, hit a head pass. Abaji out of the corner, 4-3, can't get it to go. Quinn Grimes with the rebound. He's pushing the pace, going the other way. Go all the way, Quinn Grimes. Euro steps, throws it up, and a blocking foul on Tucker, so Quinn Grimes going to the line for 2. Way to be aggressive, Quinn Grimes. Big Red said, plenty of time left. Take it to the rack, free throw, stop the clock. Yeah, I mean, you're right. All the regular things. Quinn Grimes misses the free throw. Doesn't get there very often. Crowd is roaring. And they missed 2 free throws, so the crowd gets free chicken. Crowd got really into that one. Really could have used the 3 points there, Quinn Grimes, but he continues to be scoreless in the game. Chris Dunn has it up top, driving it to his right, getting downhill, gets in the paint, throws up a floater, bounces off the rim, gets it to go down. 15-point deficit for the Knicks. Time winding down. Only 8 minutes to go. They feed Quinn Grimes, left corner, driving it in on Kessler. Why do we keep pump faking and driving it in on Kessler? Chris Dunn runs over Brunson as Grimes passed it back out to Brunson. So another foul on Dunn. Julius Randle checking in here. For Emmanuel quickly. You get it over to Harnstein on the inbounds. Harnstein holding it, feeds Randle, driving it in, kicks it out to Grimes, left wing, puts up the 3, gets one to go. Thank you, Grimes. Oh, it was a 2, not a 3. So it's 86-99. Over to Dunn. Back up top to Tucker. Grimes went for the steal. Tucker puts up the 3, swishes it. 102-86, 16-point lead. Utah has all the momentum in the world. They feed Grimes, left wing, sets his feet, fires from 3, can't get it to go. Josh Hart fighting for the rebound. Tipped out of bounds. It's going back to Utah here. Horton Tucker bringing it down. Over to Dunn. Back to Horton Tucker. He's got Josh Hart in the post. Ooh. Puts the Smitty on him. Goes along the baseline. Goes right past Josh Hart. Harnstein was there. Tucker tried to pass it along the baseline, but Brunson tips the pass out of bounds. So it's staying with the Jazz. 7:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. So now a lot of standing around as the referees continue to talk with the statisticians and the bookkeepers. Time winding down, everybody. 7.5 to go. 16-point lead. Gonna have to start knocking down some shots if the Knicks want to get into it. They have not knocked down shots all game long. They get it into Kessler, hands it off to Horton Tucker, tried to throw the cross court to Abaji. Brunson picks it off, hit a head pass to Josh Hart, gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Harnstein, who throws it down, and fouled late by Kessler. Okay. 14. Harnstein going to the line for 2. Knicks doing a good job of pushing in transition. Defense leading the offense. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Harnstein knocked down the free throw here. Cut it to 13. And he does indeed do that. 102-89, 13-point lead for the Utah Jazz. Little over 7 minutes to go. They definitely have the time, but it's winding down. They got to come up with some stops. Horton Tucker has it. Brings it back out. Brunson guarding him. Driving it to his right. Takes the contact. Fade away. Off the backboard. Can't get it to go. Ball is kept alive, but Quinn Grimes able to corral it. Leaves it off for Randle. Randle's going to bring it down. bringing it down, hesitation dribble. Going to put Hendricks right in the post, spins to his left, kicks it out to Grimes, left corner three. Ooh, halfway down on that one. Could have really used it. Would have cut it to 10. Hit head pass to Abaji, who lays it up and in. The Knicks don't get back in transition off the missed three. How's Quinn Grimes, the guy who took the shot out of the corner, the only guy back on defense? Brunson, in and out dribble, gets to the mid-range, pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Hendricks secures the rebound. And so it looks like they could have started building some momentum there. Horton Tucker comes the other way, spins off of Brunson, throws up a push shot, knocks it down. Brunson bringing it down. Randall telling Brunson he's got to push. Time winding down. Chris Dunn picks up yet another foul. The Knicks are in the bonus. Brunson's going to the line for two. A little over 6 minutes to go. So Brunson at the line for two. Should be easy points. Brunson has struggled at the line tonight. Not a fan of the Knicks offense tonight. They played way too slow. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. Thank you, JB. He's got one more coming. Brunson's got one more coming. You can cut it to 15. And he misses the free throw. JB has been terrible at the line tonight. He's been terrible at the line tonight. Horton Tucker coming to his right, off a screen, gets downhill. Scoop layup, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Kessler kept alive. He's able to get it. Put it on the floor. And the Knicks come up with a steal. Josh Hart pushing the other way. Over to Randall. Randall driving it down. Kicks it out to JB. Extra pass in the corner for DiVincenzo. Knocks down a three. All right. It does end up back down to 13, but Will Hardy calls a timeout. Doesn't want the Knicks to build any kind of momentum here. Big Rud. They stopped what was working, going to the basket. I mean, look, sort of Big Rud, sort of. I mean, they've been going to the basket all night, but look, they played Walker Kessler a lot more in the second half here. It's harder to finish at the basket with Walker Kessler down there than with Kelly Olynyk. Kessler looks like he's going to finish the game out here. He's one of the best shot blockers in the NBA, and he was that as a rookie. This is his second year. This is his first game back from injury. Same with Markkanen. The first time they played together since November, early November, is what I saw earlier today when I was looking up their team. So they were going to play better today than they have played against opponents all season. But still, the Knicks have had their opportunities. They have not knocked down any sort of perimeter shots with regularity. That is their 7th three of the game, I believe. It is. They are now 7 for 32. Still 22% from three. Not good. In the second half, you've seen a lot less of Fontecchio. I mean, Markkanen's only played 19 minutes. Keontae George went out with an injury. Kessler's up to 23 minutes here. Abaji's played 30. He's 2 for 12. The Knicks have had their opportunities here, but they continue to not be able to guard the three-point shot. The Utah Jazz, who are not a good three-point... Look, the Utah Jazz are not a good three-point shooting team. They are 16 for 38 from three tonight. And then they also have one of the worst benches in the NBA. And their bench has 23, 32, 37, 42 points tonight for the Utah Jazz bench. Completely outscoring the Knicks bench, which should have been the better bench, by... so the Knicks bench has 24. They have 42. So by 18. They've outscored them by 18. Taylor Horton Tucker, taking it right to the Knicks. He's got 13 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 11 points here in the fourth quarter. It's been the Taylor Horton-Tucker show here in the fourth quarter. We are more than halfway through this fourth quarter. Time is winding down. How many missed free throws? I can let you know right now. Big Rud, they are 12 for 19. They've missed 7 free throws. Markkanen has it up top, who's checked back into the game. Hands it off to Olynyk, who's also checked back into the game. So maybe the Knicks can get back to attacking the basket. Gets into the paint, fade away over Hartenstein, bounces out of the rim, can't get it to go. Randall with the rebound, bringing it down. Coming to his left. Sexton steps up to guard him. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot out of the corner. Knocks it down. Maybe DiVincenzo's going to get hot here. Back down to 10. Olynyk has it up top. Hartenstein guarding him. Over to Hendricks. In the corner to Sexton. Sexton going one-on-one against DiVincenzo. In the paint. Puts it up. Gets it to go. Tough. Went right into the chest of DiVincenzo. Gets a little push floater to go. Brunson has it up top. Over to Randall. Randall coming to his left. Tried to feed Hartenstein, but Hendricks was standing right there in front of him. Just threw it right to the Utah Jazz there. Terrible turnover from Randall there. Horton-Tucker bringing it down. Over to Olynyk. Back to Tucker. They feed Sexton in the corner. He's driving it in on Brunson. Steps back on him. Can't get the 3 to go. Randall with the rebound. He's pushing the pace here. Spins. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off for Hartenstein. Up top to Brunson. Brunson driving it down. Euro steps in the paint. Flips it up. Can't get it to go. Markkanen with the rebound. Hit a head pass to Olynyk. Olynyk has it. Hands it off to Tucker. Horton-Tucker has it up top. Josh Hart guarding him. Coming to his left off Olynyk screen. In and out dribble. Push shot. Knocks it down over Hartenstein. And just like that, it's back up to 14. The Knicks have had their opportunities. Brunson, Euro steps, draws the foul, puts up the floater, can't get it to go, but he's going to the line for 2, stopping the clock. It's their best chance. Getting back into this game is knocking down threes and getting to the free throw line. Jalen Brunson, 16 points on 16 shot attempts. Not a good Jalen Brunson game. He's also missed 4 free throws tonight. He's 6 for 10 from the free throw line. Still time, Big Rud. Big Rud, you're very positive tonight. I love it. Brunson knocks down the first free throw. And the Jazz call a timeout. So ultimately, now there's 3:40 to go. There's time. It's only a 13-point game. The Knicks can get hot from the perimeter. They could make a comeback here. But if we assume they lose, and even if they do win, what are the storylines going to be coming out of this game? Number one is win or lose, this isn't a great start to the West Coast road trip. That's number one. Number two, RJ Barrett 3 for 16, 0 for 7 from 3 is just not good enough. Same thing with Brunson, 5 for 16 from the floor. He did get to the free throw line, though. He's up to 17 points. And while Julius Randle has had a very good game for the most part, he was pretty much the only one who consistently showed up. 30 points, 10 boards, 6 assists. Yet again, another fantastic game from Randle. It's just not enough. While Randle is doing a fantastic job offensively, there's some things to clean up defensively. Obviously, look, this team is going to the defense isn't going to be as good. I think already it's been very obvious that without Robinson, the defense kind of craters a bit. They need to do a better job. They need to adjust because they're going to be without him for a while. But right now, it's not great. Also, Brunson has been very bad defensively tonight as well. That's another thing. He's been very bad defensively. We rarely talk about Brunson's defense because of how small he is. He's just never going to be a plus defender. But he's been getting blown by. He's been losing his man. He's had very bad closeouts. So Brunson knocked down the second free throw. We're back into it. Horton Tucker bringing it down. Brunson guarding him up top. Coming to his right, driving it right on Brunson. Lays it up, can't get it to go. Harnstein tracks down the long rebound, gets it out to Brunson. He's pushing in transition here. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo, straightaway three, wide open, comes up short. Brunson offensive rebound, in the paint, puts up the floater, knocks it down, back down to a 10-point game. Colin Sexton bringing it down. Over to Fontecchio, driving it to his left, loses it. Brunson picks it up, hit a head pass to DiVincenzo, Euro steps, lays it up, and one for DiVincenzo, able to draw the foul on Sexton. There we go. There we go. It's cut down to 8. DiVincenzo with the chance to cut it to 7. Oh God, Rax, welcome, welcome, welcome. We need defense. If they're going to keep letting them score, we're done. Yeah, runs start on the defensive end. If you can't call turnovers, you can't get defensive stops, you can't cut into a lead because they keep putting up points. The Knicks are starting to come up with some defensive stops here, and DiVincenzo knocks down the free throw to cut it to a 7-point game, putting some pressure on Utah here. Kenny said Brunson's been poor by standards. Yeah, he is. He is. Over to Fontecchio, who's wide open in the right wing. They run him off the line. Up top, the Markkanen, straightaway three, wide open. Comes up short, fight for the rebound. Sexton comes out with it, tries to finish at the rim, and one over Brunson. Colin Sexton with an offensive rebound around 2 other Knicks. Rose up and just snatched the rebound over 2 Knicks. And Jalen Brunson is hurt. He's holding his hand as he fouled Sexton. Sexton got the and one over Brunson. Let's see who those rebounds were over. 2 of our best rebounders on the team, Julius Randle and Josh Hart. Colin Sexton went up and just absolutely snatched the rebound away from those guys and got an and one over Jalen Brunson. Not great. Not great. Colin Sexton does convert the free throw. 113-103. It's back up to 10. Brunson bringing it down. Euro steps, gets fouled. Brunson drawing fouls, stopping the clock. It's going back to the free throw line. Brunson's at the line for 2. Can cut it to 8. Time winding down, though. Brunson knocked down the first one. Knicks need defensive stops. Brunson's got one more coming. Rims in and out, can't grab it. Randle fighting for the rebound, can't hold on to it, sticking with the Jazz. They're going to bring it down. Horton Tucker bringing it down. Brunson guarding him up top, over to Olynyk. Harnstein on him. Olynyk driving it down, falls down, loose ball. Are they going to call a loose ball foul? So they're going to call it. So Olynyk falls down. It was a loose ball. DiVincenzo and Harnstein collapse onto him. And the ball comes loose. Wow. So Olynyk reached out and grabbed DiVincenzo's leg as DiVincenzo went for the loose ball. So now the officials are going to look to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul. Intentionally tripping somebody can be ruled a flagrant foul because it can be a very dangerous play. That's how people get hurt. So they made that change a couple of years ago where that can be ruled a flagrant foul. They're going to check here to see if they can deem this intentional by Olynyk. I don't think they're going to label it a flagrant foul, but we'll see. It's a 9-point game. At the very least, DiVincenzo's going to the free throw line for 2. Excuse me. DiVincenzo's going to go to the free throw line for 2 as the Knicks are in the bonus. It's foul on Olynyk either way. They're seeing if it is going to be upgraded to a flagrant foul. And because these officials are looking over the play here, we know this is going to take forever. So I'll take the time to say that I appreciate you guys sticking through this very late game with us tonight. We're going to have a couple of these here on the West Coast. This one started at 9. The next couple are going to start at 10:30. The referees are going to keep it as a common foul, so DiVincenzo going to the line for 2 free throws here. I will say, if you guys are appreciating the content, please like the stream. It's a free way to support the stream. I really appreciate it. It's that thumbs up button right below the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We just hit 500, working our way to 600 now. We continue to grow, and I appreciate you guys. DiVincenzo at the free throw line, misses the first free throw. The New York Knicks are now, let's look at their free throw shooting. They are now 17 for 26. They've missed 9 free throws. DiVincenzo made 1 of 2, knocked down the second one. 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Time winding down. It's an 8-point game. Horton Tucker has it up top, coming to his right. Leaves it off for Olynyk. It's a loose ball. Terrible pass. Olynyk tries to save it. Josh Hart comes up with it. Pushing it the other way. Over to Brunson. Brunson driving it to his left. Takes the contact. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo, left wing 3. Wide open. Puts it in. It's a 5-point game, people. It's a 5-point game. Here we go. Here we go. 2 minutes to go. Horton Tucker has it up top. Coming to his left. Over to Olynyk. Back to Sexton. Sexton driving it to his right on DiVincenzo. Getting downhill. Gets fouled by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo trying to save the game for the Knicks here. He is doing his best. We said somebody needs to get it going from the perimeter. DiVincenzo has stepped up. He is up to 20 points tonight. He's up to 20 points tonight. He is now 4 for 8 from 3. He's come alive here in the fourth quarter. It's a 5-point game with a little under 2 minutes to go. 1:55 exactly. Colin Sexton at the line for 2. Knocks down the first one. He's got 1 more coming. It's a 6-point game now. Sexton can extend it to 7. Sexton is killing us. Yeah. I mean, he's a clutch player. He is a clutch player. If you guys remember him at Alabama, won a game where Alabama was had to play 3-on-5. He is a clutch player. Sexton goes 2 for 2 at the line. Brunson pushing it the other way. Goes right into contact. Loses it. No foul call. Utah comes up with it. They're going to bring it the other way. They hit a head pass to Fontecchio. And Sexton's going to hold it. Wind down the clock a little bit here. Or a lot of it, actually. Time winding down on the Knicks. Time, their main enemy. Horton Tucker kicks it out to Olynyk. Harnstein guarding him. Olynyk coming to his left. Pump fake. Leans in. Kicks it out to Sexton. Sexton's got to put it up. Shot clock winding down for 3. Can't get it to go. Randall with the rebound. 1:20 to go. Randall pushing. In and out dribble. Crosses over to his right. Spins. Almost loses it, but a foul call. So Randall going to the line for 2. We'll take it. The game clock stopped at 1:14. Kenny said, almost 4:30 a.m. here in Scotland. I didn't know you were from Scotland, Kenny. Appreciate you sticking through it with us, Kenny. Wow. Randall knocks down the first free throw. You're an absolute trooper, Kenny. You're an absolute trooper to stick this one out with us tonight. Randall's got 1 more coming. Knocks down the second free throw. Back to being a 5-point game. Sexton's going to walk it down. DiVincenzo's guarding him full court. They bring a double team on Sexton, who has it at the half-court line, gets it over to Horton Tucker. The Knicks trying to force a turnover, get it out to Markkanen. They run him off the line, leave it off for Olynyk, mid-range, pull-up jumper, can't get it to go. Brunson skies for a rebound and gets fouled. Under a minute to go, 54 seconds to go. If Fontecchio fouls Brunson, Brunson going back to the free throw line and can cut it to 3. A single-digit game. This team continues to fight. I didn't think they had it in them tonight to fight. But this Knicks team continues to fight. Now, they did send Jalen Brunson to the line. Unintentionally, of course, but they did send Jalen Brunson to the line, who is 9 for 14. He's missed 5 free throws tonight. 2 big free throws for JB here. Brunson knocks down the first one. JB is also clutch. Brunson is also clutch. Brunson has one more coming. Cut the lead to 4. He can cut the lead to 3 here. And he does hit 2 clutch free throws, cutting it to a 3-point game. Horton Tucker walking it down. Horton Tucker has it up top. Jalen Brunson guarding him. Horton Tucker comes to his right off a Fontecchio screen. Randall switches onto him. Now Josh Hart switches onto him. He's coming to his left, getting downhill. Kicks it out. Olynyk, left wing 3. Comes up well short. Long rebound. Knicks let it go out of bounds. It's going back to the Knicks. It's a 1-point game. It's a 1-point game. 33 seconds to go. Whew. Justin Cunningham, welcome, welcome, welcome. He said, I'm tired and I'm in New York. I'm tired too. I'm tired too. The Knicks in a 1-possession game here with the ball, 33.6 seconds to go. Brunson has come up clutch here in the fourth quarter. But the hero of the fourth quarter right now is going to be Donte DiVincenzo, who has absolutely stepped up offensively and started to actually knock down shots from the perimeter. The Knicks now up to 9 threes from 3. And the Utah Jazz stuck at 16. Big possession here for the Knicks. They need to come up with the basket. The showing on the bench here looks like Manuel quickly is going to check in. So we're coming out. Let's see who the Tibbs comes out with. It looks like Emmanuel quickly is checking in. Looks like the Knicks come out with Brunson, Quickly, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Julius Randle. No center for Tibbs here on the offensive possession. Could mean that they're going to go for a 3 because you don't have Harnstein in there for an offensive rebound. They get it in the Randle. Randle's got Sexton on him. Randle coming to his left. Kicks it out. Josh Hart, left wing, wide open. 4-3, off the back rim. Quickly gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Brunson. Deep pull-up 3 for Brunson. Can't get it to go. Olynyk is fouled. Knicks had good looks. The Knicks had good looks. Couldn't knock either of them down. Josh Hart got an open look from the left wing. Brunson gets a pretty decent open look from Jalen Brunson there. A couple of people closing out, but, I mean, that's as open as you're going to get. It's as open as you're going to get in the situation. And the Knicks just can't convert. 20 seconds to go, and the Knicks fouled immediately. They send Olynyk to the free throw line. Olynyk, very good free throw shooter. Here for Utah. Knocks down the first one. Makes it a 2-possession game. Knicks Yag, 2 for 1. We shoot right away. Yeah, it would have been nice if they converted one of those. I mean, Randall drove it in and kicked it out to Hart. So, you know, the shooting was there. The shot was there. Olynyk goes 2 for 2 at the line. It is now a 5-point game. The Knicks use their final timeout here, 20 seconds to go. They're going to need a bit of a miracle. They're going to need a bit of a miracle. They're going to need a quick basket, a foul, or a steal, and then another quick basket. Possible, but unlikely at this point. Student said Harnstein should take some rhythm dancing lessons. Might help with his coordination, and he wouldn't be fouling players so much. Harnstein tonight has 3 fouls. Yeah, he didn't really foul that much tonight. I will say that most of the time when Harnstein picks up a bunch of fouls, I always feel like it's because he's being overly aggressive, which is a good thing. He usually comes into the game knowing I got 6 fouls. We got Mitchell Robinson. I can be super aggressive and get into foul trouble. It's not going to be a problem because Mitch is going to come in anyway, which is great. But when you are effectively the starting center, Isaiah Harnstein, he knows he can't do that as much. The absence of Mitchell Robinson affects pretty much everyone on this team. It's going to affect pretty much everyone on this team. So here we go. We're back in. Brunson gets it into Randall. Randall has it. Kicks it out. DiVincenzo, straightaway 3. Knows he missed it. Airballs it. Immediately ran for the ball. Jazz are going to call the timeout now off that air ball. And this one is likely over, folks. Knicks, valiant effort, fought back, couldn't pull this one out. This one's going to sting a bit because the Utah Jazz are not a good team. I understand that they just brought back a bunch of their injured players in Lauri Markkanen, their best player, and then Walker Kessler, their best defensive player. So they were going to be a better team tonight than they had been the last couple of games. I mean, this is the same team that lost by like 50 to to Dallas, excuse me. So, it's a team that has struggled this season. They haven't been a very good team at all. And you would think that the Knicks would come in here and get a win, and they should have. And in multiple aspects of this game, you could look at the box score and you say, okay, they missed how many free throws? They missed 9 free throws, 21 for 30. They're 9 for 38 from 3. Terrible shooting, yet again from the three-point range. 44% from the field. And Utah hit 16 threes, 15 for 19 from the free throw line. They've hit most of their free throws. They're around 80%. The Knicks are around 70%. So there's your game. The three-point shooting, the free throw shooting has sort of cost the Knicks tonight. And then also their defense has just not been up to par. But that's to be expected without Mitch. But it's taken a much larger hit than I think than it should for this Knicks team. Yak said, remember not scoring on last shot before half, but fouling three-point shooter? Yeah. DiVincenzo picks it up. Wild sequence there. The Utah Jazz tried to inbound it. The Knicks come up with a steal, and then they fouled DiVincenzo right away. Fighting for the ball. So DiVincenzo's going to the free throw line for 2. And cut it back down to 3. He can cut it back down to 3. Knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Comes up short. Markkanen with the rebound. They immediately foul him. So we just went over it. The Knicks missed 9 free throws. They have now missed 10 free throws. Way too many. Way too many to say that, hey, we deserve the win tonight. No, you didn't. You're 22 for 32 from the free throw line. You're 9 of 38 from 3. You didn't play very good defense tonight. And you allowed a team that's walking wounded, dealing with injuries all over the place. I mean, they lost Keontae George, their starting shooting guard this season. Lauri Markkanen misses a free throw, excuse me. He's got one more coming. Still a 4-point game, a 2-possession game, unless a miracle happens and we get an and one from 3-point range. But there's 10 seconds to go. Markkanen misses 2 free throws. Randall with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Crosses over. Puts up the 3 in transition. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Olynyk with the rebound. And that's it. And so I think fittingly, so we can get nice round even numbers tonight, the Knicks end up missing 10 free throws and 30 threes. 9 for 39 from 3. There's your game. Alongside with the fact that they couldn't really guard anybody tonight. They allowed Talen Horton-Tucker to dominate the large swaths of the beginning of that fourth quarter. They allowed Walker Kessler to completely intimidate them in the paint. And then when you look at the rebounding, they've been getting killed on the glass since Mitchell Robinson went down. And the play of the game for the Utah Jazz is going to end up being that Colin Sexton rebound where he went up in the air up against Julius Randle and Josh Hart, 2 of our best rebounders on this team, and just absolutely ripped down a rebound over those 2 guys and then got an and one over Brunson. That's going to end up being their play of the game. It's going to end up being the thing that quelled the Knicks' momentum, quieted them a little bit, extended the lead for Utah when it looked like the Knicks were going to start roaring back. And it's going to end up being a very tough loss for the Knicks because they have a tough schedule coming up. They have Phoenix on Friday, 10:30 start against Phoenix. Susan, no excuses if your teammate is not out for a duration. Honor the player's contribution, step up to the plate, and take up the void. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Susan. Their defense should not fall off to this degree. And then their rebounding should not fall off to this degree. Hartenstein's still a very good rebounder. Julius Randle is a good rebounder. We need him to step up. And then Josh Hart's a good rebounder. Quickly's a good rebounder. We need RJ to step up rebounding. DiVincenzo's a good rebounder. You need Quentin Grimes to get a bit more active on the boards. Like when you're the best rebounder in your team goes down, everyone needs to step up on the glass. And they have yet to do that. This is now their second game without Mitchell Robinson, and they have immediately felt the effects of that. And they need to adjust. And that's sort of where we stand. This is going to be a rough stretch for the Knicks here. But good news, Taj Gibson's on the way. Taj Gibson's going to save the season. Yeah, this is a tough loss because this is a game that they should have been able to grab because it's going to be a tough road trip. The Lakers are no joke. The Clippers are no joke. They figured some things out with Harden. They've been playing very well since the last time we saw them. And who else did we play? And Phoenix. And then Phoenix has their big 3 playing tonight. We can go real quick and see. Okay, so every game is now final. The Nets beat the Suns in the Big Three's debut. So you know they're going to come back stronger on Friday when they play the Knicks. They're going to want that first win. The Lakers beat the Spurs. The Bucks beat the Pistons. Rockets beat the Grizzlies. Raptors beat the Hawks. Heat beat the Hornets. Pelicans beat the Wizards. And the 76ers beat the Pistons. We went through most of those already. And, yeah, it's going to end up being a disappointing night. But I guess we'll call it there. It's already pretty late. It's 11:45. I got to wake up early tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Friday. 10:30 start. Let's double check that. Let's make sure. On Friday, they play the Suns at 10 o'clock. Not 10:30. 10 o'clock p.m. here on the East Coast. So I hope to see you guys there. We'll be up late yet again. But until then, I'm out. Hopefully the Knicks can pick up a win or two here on this very tough West Coast road trip. But until then, I'll see you guys on Friday, 10 o'clock. I'm out. Bye.